Shalom, shalom.
Now, Shalom. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this class, have any of y'all heard about a man named Nature Boy?
Hi.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm not talking about Ric Flair.
Hi.
You hear me, sir?
None,
But
he's a
remember
cult
Ric
leader.
Flair? Yeah. Remember Ric Flair when he always say, woo, right? The wrestler, he always say, woo. Well, I'm gonna have to say this for this as well. Y'all might have to say this as well by the time we're done with this lesson. Because boy, and it's like that rapper, Naughty by Nature. But this is different. This is a whole different thing right here. Let me share the YouTube just to make sure everybody got it. And is the mighty King Shamwala there? It's the mighty brother there. Let's see, there's Shamwala here. Okay. All right. So first off, let's start with the video. And like I said, it's about to get crazy. So let me stop this real quick. And with this lesson, before that, first, did y'all see the video what I posted with the elder, the Passover preparation and everything? So definitely make sure y'all get y'all stuff ready for the Passover. That's the venue that he's talking about. Most High will, everybody's able to make it. And keep in mind, man, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Everybody's going through trials and tribulations every day, but it's part of us keeping that good fight for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But definitely important for the Passover. It's very important. So definitely make sure you have your preparation set up. And, hopefully I get to see y'all there.
Salakia.
Con.
On YouTube, what is the name so I could find it on there? I've never seen it on your Bible shop. I see like a lot of Sharpens, Orange HOI, but it's like got Overcoming the Flesh introduction. It's like some older ones.
You talking about the class?
I have my sisters here with me and she wants to watch as I'm listening on the phone. So
okay. And who is this?
This is Banaf. Shalom.
All right, Shalom, sis. I just posted the YouTube is called HOI class. The YouTube is called for the lesson that you can watch it on YouTube. It's called HOI class. Are you talking about the lesson, or are you talking about the video with the elder about the Passover?
The lesson.
Or the lesson? Yes, yeah, HOI class. I just posted on the chat right now. And you said it's Sister Benai?
Lucky, what did you say, Edwin?
Is this Sister Benai?
Banaf.
All right, Banaf. Okay, got it.
Water.
All right, I just posted on the chat. You can see it right there. The YouTube link. Let me know if you see it.
Salaki, it's hard to keep going to get to the mute and unmute. So Salaki,
Yeah. Well, you see the link, right?
Okay.
All right, God, all praises. All
the
praises.
water.
God, anytime. So once again, the name of the lesson is called Naughty by Nature. Right? Oh, I should have said naughty, naughty by freak of nature, but you'll see why I called it Naughty by Nature. So we're going to start with the first video. Once again, have anybody heard of a man named Nature Boy, a cult leader? You heard about him?
And that the one that they just gave him life?
No. Khan, that's him. That's him.
Okay.
So first off, let me have the video up so I can see what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, let's have the video. And like I said, beware. This is about to get a bit crazy. It's about to get a bit crazy. All right, let me share the screen now.
Recordings are now available.
Listen to me very clearly. The ending of the cycle and the coming of the Christ.
So this guy right here is called Nature Boy, right? Off rip. He's talking about Christ, right? Now.
I am the black man. I am God. I love myself. I love myself, man. You feel me? What I'm doing is beyond Martin Luther King. It's beyond Malcolm X. It's beyond... What I'm doing is beyond all of that.
New disturbing video of Eligio Bishop and cult members.
Eligio Bishop, also known as Nature Boy.
He calls himself Bishop, Nature Boy, Christ.
Guess what? We have a God. We have our Savior. Yes. And his name is Nature Boy. Yes.
DeKalb police arrested Bishop in mid-April after a woman told them she had left a sex cult.
I watched him whip a girl with a leather belt multiple times for 15 minutes straight.
He was extorting money from a young person.
Bishop lived off of other members' PPP loans and life savings.
This is why I decided to leave Melanation.
Brainwashed his ass.
I don't like how the women are being treated.
Tell him who Baba G is. God. Tell him.
Baba G is God.
Oh, somebody feels sorry for Tanisha.
He's kind of mad that...
Of course he's mad. He's always mad.
It's because we're black. I'm just letting you know that right now.
It ain't because of your color. It's because of your nasty attitude and your crazy eyes.
We in the valley of the shadow of death, and we will fear no evil. But listen, we will be humble.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, that's your live right now?
That's my live. Yeah. Sure. Your soul will be thrown into the abyss.
All right, so that's just the intro of this psycho, crazy, hallucinative, demonic dude right here, right? They call him Nature Boy. That's just the intro, right? They call him Nature Boy. He was a cult leader, and what happened recently, he just got sentenced to life in prison and 10 years as well. No bond, no nothing, right? So with people like this, they're very dangerous because, let me show you something. With people like this, they have a cult following, right? But while they got a cult following, do y'all see the screen? All right. So the guy on the top left is called Young Pharaoh, right? Egyptology, Kemet, talk about the meta nature, all of this stuff, right? Now, the guy on the top right is called Brother Polite. Now, Brother Polite just recently got arrested for rape charges. Right? He just recently got arrested and charged with rape. Cult following as well, too. God. Yeah, Sean Waller, make sure you're on point, King.
Hey, King. I'm just, working all day. I'm doing my mic, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and once again, family, reminder, if you're not the reader or the speaker, definitely mute your phone and just pay attention. Make sure you're taking your notes. And I would say also, remember, everybody, we're on a Zoom class, so be mindful. Make sure y'all video is on. If it's on, make sure y'all got y'all clothes on. All right? Let's not be like Nature Boy or Nature Girl. God.
Shalakia, King. I know you. I know that's directed towards me. I forgot. I ain't have on no shirt, man.
We about, brother. You about to say this man, Nature Boy, is second? The hell? All right. So, once again, we just joking around, but young Pharaoh on the top right, he just got locked up. Also, young Pharaoh was a man that, he had his own community called New Covenant, and he was basically finessing people. He was tricking people, scheming them for their monies, right? He built a cult following with just information, right? Knowledge. It made him sound like he was intelligent and all of this stuff. But he read all different crazy books. He also followed a man that was called Dr. Malachi Z. York. Now, these 4 guys in the picture, they all follow the same type of people, same type of understanding, same type of lectures, books, information, pseudoscience, chemet, Egyptology, and all different type of garbage, right? So the one on the top right, young Pharaoh, he sold out. First, he said the black woman is God and all that. That was part of his hustle and his scheme, just to big up the so-called black woman, and then sell out, get up to a high level of status in Hollywood, to where now his name ring bells, and then now he ended up with a white woman at the end, right? It was all part of a hustle and a scheme for him. So all praise Yahweh Shem Yahushai, this same idiot, demon bastard right here on the top right, shot the Bible, said F God, threatened the Bible, threatened the Lord, cursing out Israelites, lying on us and everything. So the Lord got him in prison now. And he's going to be there for a long time. Now,
go
ahead, King.
You talking about young Pharaoh?
No, Brother Polite on the top right.
Oh man, Brother Polite.
In jail now for rape charges.
Yeah, he wicked as hell.
He's in jail now for rape charges. And the Lord is taking them all out. So now we're going to deal with today the brother on the bottom left, what they call Nature Boy. The same Nature Boy, he professed himself as a god. He called himself 3 God. He follows polygamy. He has multiple wives, which is not an issue. That's lawful. We'll prove that also in the Bible as well. Those are laws and scriptures. But there's a way to do things, right? When you have too much power, you start to abuse it. So this is gonna get crazy. But let's go back to this video. Can everybody hear me clear? Con? So once again, let me play this part of the video again, just to give y'all, just the introduction of all of this.
I am the black man. I am God. I love myself. I love myself, man. You feel me? What I'm doing is beyond Martin Luther King. It's beyond Malcolm X. It's beyond. What I'm doing is beyond all of that.
New disturbing video of Eligio Bishop and cult members.
Eligio Bishop, also known as Nature Boy.
He calls himself Bishop, Nature Boy, Christ.
Guess what? We have a God. We have our Savior. Yes. And his name is Nature Boy. Yes.
DeKalb police arrested Bishop in mid-April after a woman told them she had left a sex cult.
I watched him whip a girl with a leather belt multiple times for 15 minutes straight.
He was extorting money from a young person.
Bishop lived off of other members' PPP loans and life savings.
This is why I decided to leave Melanisation.
Brainwashed his ass.
I don't like how the women are being treated.
Tell him who Baba G is. God. Tell him.
Baba G is God.
Oh, somebody feels sorry for Tanisha.
He's kind of mad that...
Of course he's mad. He's always mad.
It's because we're black. I'm just letting you know that right now.
It ain't because of your color. It's because of your nasty attitude and your crazy eyes.
We in the valley of the shadow of death.
Yep. So let's get to the next part.
Yes, he claims to be. Today I want to talk about Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Baba G, aka the God or 3 God. Yes, he claims to be God, and his followers claim he's God too. He recently got arrested. Nature Boy is in jail right now, and he's charged with R-word and false imprisonment and other things. But There are people who say that there are more crimes that he committed that he's not been charged for. They say he's responsible for someone's death. They also say he's done some really gross things with kids. So the whole thing started on April 13th, 2022 in Decatur, Georgia, when cops raided a home that Nature Boy and his followers were renting. They arrested Nature Boy and took some of his followers in for questioning. Turns out they were investigating Carbonation, that's the name of his cult, for weeks. A former member told cops that she had suffered various forms of abuse from Nature Boy and that she tried to leave before, but he wouldn't let her. And she tried another time. She finally left, and when she did, Nature Boy was pissed. She says that in retaliation for her leaving, he posted videos of her having sex online, which is a crime. It's called revenge porn. And so those were the charges. But as I said, some people think he did more, and there might even be evidence of that, but I'll let you guys decide. When the cops raided Nature Boy's home, the neighbors came out and started talking to media. They said Carbonation is his cult. He's been whooping girls, beating girls, fertilizing girls, getting girls ready for marriage, a female neighbor said, not giving her name. And then another neighbor said he controls them, they do what he says, and like I said, it's turned into abuse. The neighbors have been complaining from what I hear. After Nature Boy's arrest, his followers remained loyal. They supported him, they spoke to media, they denied the allegations.
We went by the home Thursday afternoon, and several people who say they are Bishop's disciples came.
Now, as y'all listening and watching this video, this, because a lot of people say being an Israelite is a cult. No. We're far from it. This is a cult. What this guy is doing, this is a cult. Right? This is wickedness of highest level. Extortion, kidnapping, mental abuse, physical abuse, right? False teachings, spirit of pride. Like this right here is a cult. God? It's going to get crazy, man. Just, man. So watch this. This right here is a cult. Like this is, listen.
Came out and talked with me.
Basically, the police raided us on false allegations.
Followers who were at Bishop's home on Arbor Chase the night of the arrest defended their leader and insisted women are not mistreated here.
He said,
now, do y'all see on the screen what they're doing with their hands?
Son.
Right? That's the all-seeing eye symbol.
Son.
This is what a lot of these celebrities do as well, too. Right? That's the all, there you go, sis. That's the all-seeing eye. That's part of witchcraft and sorcery. This is what they're doing. This is all part of the cultist activity. Right? All these celebrities do the same thing as well. Let me just show y'all this real quick. This, man, I was like, Lord of mercy. You talk about naughty by nature. There we go right here. Look at this. See? This is pictures of all the celebrities doing this. It's that all-seeing eye symbol. See? All these celebrities doing this. Your favorite rappers, Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, the sick freak, Little Nas X. These are all the celebrities doing this, the all-seeing eye symbol. Let me show one more. There you go. You got Beyonce. They do the same symbols. That's when they cover one eye. Look, same thing right here. So these are all part of occultic practice, right? Let's go back to the video. So they're doing the same thing as well, right?
those criminal accusations are from a disgruntled former member of the Carbonation family.
The woman that was here, she gave consent to actually release it for sexual education.
They believe in nature, nudity, and kindness.
Everything that happens sexually.
So they believe in nature, nudity, and kindness. Let's start off. Let me get Luke 12 and verse 2.
God. It's the book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 2. Somebody got to say con.
Luke chapter 12 and verse 2. Bring it out, okay?
God. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known.
Right. Nothing covered that shall not be revealed. Same as with Hollywood, with the workers of the kingdom of darkness, of Satan, of Lucifer. All these celebrities nowadays are being exposed for these all-seeing eye that they're doing. For the satanic witchcraft, the sorcery that they're doing. Right? Same as his brother right here. All the stuff that he's doing is being put forth into the light now. And what he's doing is wickedness of the highest order, man. All right? So hold that verse, Ox. Let's finish this
It
video.
happens among adults.
Correct. Yes.
Consenting adults.
Correct.
They call him God, literally.
God is a very loving being. He's very caring. He's very holy. This is a revolving door, and you can come in and out as you please. No one is going to hold you against your will.
Women come here, they don't get their way, and they go against the black man.
Black man is God.
The black man is God.
And y'all just locked up the Messiah.
Remember when I did the Mother God?
Did y'all hear him?
God.
They believe he's the Messiah.
Yeah, they finished.
They truly believe. Listen, by the end of the by the end of the video, y'all gonna truly understand why, especially for you sisters. Stick with your Israelite husbands. Stick with the Israelite man. Stick with an Israelite man. If you think you got it bad, you go out and think the grass is greener on the other side. You go back into the world, and you're going to have to deal with dudes like this. Dudes that talk about pseudoscience and metaverse and all of this metaphysics and all of this crazy stuff. Saying they got this knowledge, that knowledge. Now they're saying that they're the most high God and all of that. And he got these sisters destroyed. Their brain is warped. All right? Man, watch this.
Cult video, how they were always live streaming and they had a YouTube channel. Well, this is the same thing. They have YouTube channel, they go on Instagram live, they use other platforms to go live on. So there's so much like content of what they did. Nature Boy's wife, he has like a wife and then he has concubines, I guess you would call them. So his wife and concubines, they went on a live after his arrest and they defended him. They're like, he's God, he's the Messiah.
You cannot box with God. They are simply throwing little pebbles and little stones. We've been fighting and fighting for freedom. We have a God. We have our Savior. Yes. And his name is Nature Boy. Yes.
Who is our God to worship? It is three gods. He's literally our Messiah. He's literally Jesus in the flesh.
People wait till after they gone.
Ooh. Modern day Jesus is here.
Yeah.
And you will not shush him up. He is the melanated God. He is the first, he is the melanated God that all people come from.
Exactly.
And you judge us. And you throw stones at us when we trying to bring you truth.
In addition to that, his other followers, because
man. Boy, oh boy. Keep the laws and commandments of God, so you do not have to deal with this.
he has male and female followers. They called him, probably he called them from jail, and they recorded that call and live streamed it as well.
So nothing's on the camera.
On the camera? Was the SD card in the camera? The SD, we cleared it like yesterday or 2 days. Like it was only footage from today.
No, they took the laptop and the hard drive.
They took your laptop and hard drive.
But you hear these bogus ass charges.
Yeah.
Them charges bogus.
Let's go
I
to
know
this
his
part.
mother and father died while he was a young age, so he was in foster homes, in and out of foster homes, and a couple did adopt him, and there was some abuse going on in that situation, so he had it hard. But we've all had it hard. Everybody had it hard. He's originally from New York, but he ends up in Atlanta, Georgia, and according to him, he said,
What is the ego? Who can tell me what the ego is?
The ego is one sense of self.
One sense of self, exactly. The ego is our conscious mind, simply. And we have taken something called pride, or what we protect ourselves with, as a protective mechanism. For instance, if you're a Leo or you're Aries, you might have a lot of pride. So what they call the ego would be your pride. You see what I'm saying? And we mix up the ego with arrogance. These are characteristics of the conscious mind. But the ego is simply your astrological program. Yes? I love myself.
I love myself.
Peace.
it's giving Dubai meets yoga guru meets bullshit. Okay, I don't know how people fall for this and the whole persona and what he's wearing, like, okay, but he had followers. That's the part that always gets me, is these people have followers. Like, maybe I should start a cult. It seems lucrative. Remember my video about Mother God, how she would be like, ding, I'm receiving a message from the Galactic Federation. Well, Nature Boy's thing was 333 333 333. So then now the polygamy thing, he didn't introduce it at first. Like, he eased them into it. At first, actually, there were couples that he made.
Slakia, can you hear me?
God.
That's just off, boy. Let's get Matthew. Let's get Matthew chapter 24. And let's get verse number 23. So they say he's the Messiah, right? They call him the three God. They say the sister said, those supposed to be his wives, right? And they said, they did him wrong. People did him wrong. We all come from him. He's the heavenly God and everything. They say all of this. And they say he's the Christ in the flesh. Right? That's what they said, right? Matthew 24 in verse number 23.
God. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, 23. Anybody got to say con?
Matthew 24 in verse number 23.
God. Then, if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there believe it not.
Right, read on.
Verse 24. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, there shall deceive the very elect.
See,
they should receive the very elect. So
right, they should receive God. That's what he's doing. He's deceiving the people. He's having them believe that he's a Messiah. It's like the guy named Yaju. A lot of people say they're the Messiah. They had a guy, I think it was in Africa, somewhere in Nigeria. He said he's the Messiah, and then they told him, "You're the Messiah. Why you don't let us crucify you? Right? If you're the real Christ, let us crucify you so you can resurrect again after 3 days, after you're dead." And guess what the guy did? He don't want to be the Messiah no more. He came to his senses. I think he ran away or something. Now he don't want to be the Messiah. But they're saying that he's the Let me take it. They say he's the Messiah. And he's God himself. This is what they're saying. All right, read on.
Verse 25. Behold, I have told you before.
So Yahweh said, listen, I'm warning you. This was going to happen. People going to say they're the Messiah, they're Christ, here and there. That's what they're going to say in these times. And they really believe that he's God. They call him the three God. And it's funny, with the three God, they're talking about the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So they're saying that he's all three. He got these people so messed up in the mind, so manipulated. Let's get Luke 21 and verse 8.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 8. Anybody got to say Khan? Khan. And he said, take heed that ye be not deceived.
Right. Don't be deceived, man. Don't be tricked. Read on.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and the time draweth near. Go ye not therefore after them.
Right. So the Lord said, don't go after them. Don't chase after them. These are the false Christs. Right. Now let's get Isaiah 47 and 13 now.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 13. Anybody got to say Khan?
Let's get it, King.
Thou art wearied in the multitude of the council. Let now the
astrologers.
Mm-hmm. And the stargazers, the monthly, can't pronounce that right now.
Yeah, prognosticators.
Prognosticators, stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
So they're saying, so the Lord is saying he's mocking the wicked. He's mocking those of witchcraft and sorcery. Those that follow in magicians like mischief, right? Of demonic origin, as you would say. Right? Witchcraft like America does. Also in that is astrologers. Same thing with horoscopes. So when he's talking about your sign, Aries, Cancer or Scorpio, all of this stuff, those are horoscopes, right? Those are knowledge on the left-hand side. The Lord said not to follow things like that at all. Right? The stargazing, this star line with this star, so that means your destiny is about to manifest and all of this stuff. The Lord said don't follow none of that at all. Con? Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 18. This dude is man. Let's get it. Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 18 and let's get verse 10 and verse 11.
Verse 10, Deuteronomy chapter 18 and verse 10. There should not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that useth division, or an observer of time, or an enchanter, or a witch. Verse 11, or a charmer, or a counselor with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a Salakia.
Or a necromancer. Right? It said, or a wizard or a necromancer.
Yeah, necromancer.
So the Lord is listing in verse 10 and 11 These are abominations. This is witchcraft and sorcery that people are doing today as well. That's what this guy is doing as well to these sisters. Right? Observer of times. Enchanters or a witch or a charmer. You have voodoo priests. You have people even in Northern Kingdom that follow Santeria. Right? It says familiar spirits as well too. And necromancer trying to bring the dead back to life and dealing with the dead and spirits, trying to call up different spirits using the Ouija board. This is what the Lord said is sin. It's an abomination. He hates these things. But this man is doing that. And he's using it on these sisters. And he's also going to show he's using it on the brothers as well too. This is a real cult leader. This is a wicked dude, man. And they all following with the knowledge of what? Egyptology, Kemet, right? They say, go ahead, King.
Hey, what's a necromancer?
Necromancer is a person that's able that deal with witchcraft and sorcery to resurrect the dead or to control the dead. They bring back the dead. And they deal with the dead. Even there's something called necrophilia. These are people that have sex with dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And a lot of these morgues, a lot of these morgues, be careful. Because a lot of these morgues, some of these morticians, they messing with that body. Slocky, make sure y'all mute your phone.
Oh, yeah, man. It is what it is.
Make sure y'all mute. All right. Can you hear me clearly? If you look up their rules, makes sense why the chick was arrested up there. Right. I'm reading the chat. Symbols on their neck. All right. So let's get back to it. Boy.
Or you're Aries. You might have a lot of pride. So what they call the ego would be your pride. You see what I'm saying? And we mix up the ego with arrogance. These are characteristics of the conscious mind. But the ego is simply your astrological program. Yes?
So now they're dealing with astrophysics, astral projection, right? People that smoking weed, getting high, and they're seeing different things, strange realms, and all of this stuff. This is when you not following Yahweh Shemir Shai. When you ain't keeping the laws of God, this is what you're going to be dealing with. And it's madness. So check this out, man.
Really good for Nature Boy, okay? He has his concubines, he's pooping in trees, he's making money from live streams, he has a YouTube channel. Things are going good for now until something happened. He got deported from Costa Rica. Turns out they had overstayed their visas. A lot of them had expired passports, expired documents.
Look at his eye. Look at his eye. It's all good though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're not gonna be stopped. They can't stop this.
But I'm getting ahead of myself because first I need to explain to you melanation and how, like, what it is and how it changed.
The group believe that living in the sunshine of the tropics can make them superior beings. But this belief seems to be based on a discredited racial theory that the darker a person's skin becomes, the more their intelligence increases.
So if you lack melanin, you are genetically retarded.
His plan was to create a community entirely of what he called melanated people. But as it grew, white people were admitted. Anyone could now be melanated and gain greater enlightenment by getting brown in the sun of Costa Rica.
This is when Kayla Reed enters the scene.
I messaged Nature Boy this exact same day.
Now, all hell go loose when Esau shows up. Right? They got no problem with it when it's our people. But when Esau shows up, now there's an issue.
Saying it's a cult.
Canada's a cult, like the US is a cult, everyone is a part of a cult.
My friend, and I've let everybody know your name.
I'm Red.
Yeah.
He's
Red.
reflection.
How did
Red.
you pop up here?
Sun
Wow.
Red.
Sun Red. Ray's here. Wait, isn't Nature Boy a prejudice?
Isn't he racist? How does he have white people there? Reflection. This hardware that you are now looking at, this hardware is a mutation hardware from the archetype. You cannot become the archetype or be the archetype without having the archetype software consciousness. Thank you.
And this is what changed a lot of things for Nature Boy, because this brought him a lot of negative publicity, because Kayla was, first of all, she was Canadian and she went missing. Like, she joined them, but she didn't tell anyone. So her family thought she was missing. So this whole thing happens where they're looking for her, she's missing, and then they find out she's with Nature Boy in Costa Rica, and people are like, she joined a cult. So then her mom goes out and she's talking to media and she's like, my daughter, she's joined a cult, she's brainwashed. And then the media, like the Canadian media, go to Costa Rica looking for her. They end up finding Nature Boy and doing an interview with him.
We are inside of our own bodies.
Nature Boy.
Each individual holographically. Go ahead.
I want to talk about the girl that we know as Kayla.
I don't know a Kayla.
Sunray.
Oh, Sunray, yes, she is healthy. She is beautiful. Oh my, she is the happiest that, she says she's ever been. We all encouraged her to just go live and let people know that you're okay and speak your own mind and tell them what's going on, because she's actually afraid of the people that she ran away from. I made sure that she got in contact with the police station there in Canada. I also made sure that she got in contact with her mother, and I'm a black man. And she's a white girl. She's in a white girl form, and I'm in a black man body. And I also know that it might seem to the world that I'm holding her hostage. So I wanted to make it clear that, call your people, let them know you okay, because I don't want no problems on this end. That's why I'm doing this interview with you, because I don't want any problems.
So she can leave if she chose to leave.
Oh, yes.
In response to this, Kayla's mother comes out and she says, quote, I was happy to hear that she was okay, but in the background you could hear Nature Boy more or less telling her what to say. The conversation was very disturbing, she said. He was saying that they were her family, and it was a very disturbing conversation. Kayla is not thinking clearly right now. I think he has her brainwashed, and she is more or less doing whatever he says to do. According to Tammy Reed, Kayla's mom, Kayla has mental health issues, and she feels like that's why she's sucked into this cult. The thing is, though, she's an adult. And so at first it was a missing persons case. When they found out that she was in this cult, but she was willingly with them, she came out, she said, I don't want to be with my family, I want to be here. They really couldn't do anything about it. Eventually, though, for whatever reason, Kayla decides to leave, and she does this live stream with Nature Boy where they explain why she's leaving.
So, yeah, I'm going back to Canada mainly because, of the safety of us. I don't want anybody getting hurt because I'm here.
So why did you leave in the first place?
We can't own.
Why did you leave? Why don't you tell them why you left in the first place? Did I call you like, hey, come join us, be here with us? Am I controlling or manipulating your mind?
I was gonna leave Canada even before I found Nature, so I got put on pills because I want to leave.
So basically her family, she's saying that her family just basically put you on medication because you try to leave. Like, she tried to go to Hawaii before she got here.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. I didn't know, but I did ask her before she got here, do you have crazy parents? She was like, well, they don't matter. I'll throw my phone away, because we had someone here else that was white that got snatched out of here before. There's another thing I want to address. It seems to be that you might not be able to join me if you're white. If you want to join Nature Boy, you're not allowed to join me anymore. What you are allowed to do is do what I did. I'm leading by example. I haven't been the most pleasant personality. I will admit that. I will admit that I've said the truth in a mean way. Like, I said it in a firm, authoritative way. And sometimes I get so mad about the evils in the world that when I...
Salakia, let's get Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. It's gonna get wild. So this all based on pride, right? When you think you the most high God himself, and then you think you can do anything. You have no rules, no regulations, no restrictions. You have nothing to hold you accountable. So it's funny. Esau let him do whatever. But then when he started messing with the white woman, and she actually joined the cult, now there's a big issue. It wasn't just about Canada. It was about Shesaw. But let's get Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Real quick.
Khan, it's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 3.
When anybody have it, say Khan.
Khan.
Let's bring it out. These are laws that the Lord said. All right? Bring it out.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Read on.
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
Right. So that was Slakia. That was part of the laws that the Lord said for the nation of Israel against the heathens. We're not supposed to intermingle. We're not supposed to mix with the other nations at all. Right? There's 12 tribes to choose from for both a brother and a sister, a man and a woman. You got 12 tribes that you can choose from. So now everything started to hit the fan when Esau is involved. Now, not just the Edomite man, but we're talking about the Edomite woman now. Because you was already living in wickedness. But what's happening now? With your pride, he think everything is good. Right? He could finesse his way out of anything. Right? But that's when stuff start to really hit the fan. Right? Drop that, King. Let's finish this part right here.
Speak. I could come off so strong, but my heart is pure and my message is pure, and want to apologize if I offended anybody in any kind of way. And I'm sure Sunray wanted to speak for herself before you get back, because they're probably going to isolate. They're probably going to try to isolate you and try to twist your words around and speak for you. And
power everyone's devices with ultra-fast, reliable internet for $20 a month.
So don't worry.
All right, let me get Sirach chapter 12 now. All right. Let's get Sirach chapter 12. Can you hear me?
Con.
Get Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10 first. Let's get that one first.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rust, so is his wickedness.
Right. So the Lord said, don't trust your enemy. So now he's already living in wickedness. He's already abusing these sisters. But then now he also got the Edomite involved now. The Edomite woman. Now from there, what happens? Jump to verse 13 now.
Verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
Right. So what start to happen? He start to get bite by his pride. Right? Esau start to bite him. What I mean by that? With her being involved in joining his cult for a little bit, it start to put him on national news now. So everybody's watching it now. Right? Before she came in the picture, it was just a small couple of views and everything. But now that the Edomite is involved, what is the Lord doing? The Lord is increasing him in his pride. Now he's making it national. Everybody is watching and seeing what he's doing now. Right? So now he might think it's a good thing. He might get more money for it and everything. But that's actually part of his downfall. Right? What I mean by that? Let's get Sirach chapter 1. Let's get Sirach chapter 1. And let's jump to verse number 20, 27. Slakia, read verse number 26 first.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 1 and 26. Somebody got to say calm real quick.
Yeah, it's going to get bad. It's going to get bad. Bring it out, King.
If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the
Read
Lord
that
shall
part
give.
again. Read that part again. It says what?
If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments.
Right. So if you truly want wisdom, keep the commandments and laws of God in the Bible. Not no pseudoscience, not no astrology, not no horoscopes, not no God body documentary, right? Not no Book of the Dead, but keep the commandments of the Bible. Khan? Because if people was actually reading their Bible, these sisters would know that this dude is a false Messiah. Right? But they're following the ways of Egyptology and all different type of understanding. Right? Read on.
And the Lord shall give her unto thee.
Read on.
Verse 27. For the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight.
Faith and meekness, being humble. That's what the Lord likes, not somebody that's proud. Read on.
Verse 28. Distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, and come not unto him with a double heart.
Read on.
Verse 29. Be not an hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed that thou speakest.
So now it says, don't be a hypocrite in the sight of man, and take good heed what thou speakest. What is important about that? Every word that come out of your mouth, you're going to have to pay for it. God? Every word you speak, you got to pay for it. Now, let me show y'all. Let me show you the other video. Let me show y'all this video right here.
I wouldn't even be in the three. It says F y'all trying to torture the three. Because y'all being weird. And I'm really at the point right now in my life where I really don't want no weird shit around me, my nigga. I need some real threes around me, nigga. I need real niggas around me. I need some real bitches around me. Nigga.
So look at him. Look how he's dressed. Look at that earring on his ear. Right. Just
three. I'm three,
just
nigga.
watch.
I'm the three guy. Y'all wanna embarrass me? I'm gonna embarrass y'all. I promise you I'm the three guy. And nigga, I'll be by my three. I was always by my three. I'm still by my three because y'all motherfuckers ain't threeing with me. Y'all acting like y'all threeing with me and then the camera come on, y'all start acting fucking weird as fuck. Y'all think I don't catch that shit? Y'all probably motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all give a fuck. Y'all weird. Y'all really weird. And that's probably why y'all came to me because I got so much swag. So that y'all seen that I got swag.
So he's calling them weird, right? For following him. When this dude is the ultimate. This dude got multiple personalities. This dude is dealing with demons. Right? And he's calling them weird. They are weird, but him as well too. All right? So now, this way it gets crazy.
Three-way, get the fuck out of three high. Out. All of y'all motherfuckers, get the fuck out. If y'all motherfuckers don't want to do it my way, the three-way, the motherfucking three-way, the motherfucking three-way, get the fuck out of three house. This a motherfucking three over here, nigga. Get the fuck out of three house. This America, nigga. I got.
Excuse the language.
The three going three all right. At all times. Fuck the bullshit. It's about the three now. I don't give a fuck about no Nature Boy. Fuck Nature Boy. It's the three now, nigga. Ain't no Nature Boy, nigga. Nature Boy dead. He died on 3-3-2-2-0-2-2, nigga. It's a new nigga in town. And his name is motherfucking 3 God.
Do you hear this dude?
Definitely exalting himself.
Huh?
Salakia, definitely exalting himself.
Right. He said, Nature Boy died on 3-3, whatever, 2-3, da. What is that? Who's that speaking? That's the demon. Cons, there you go. You can see the demon in him. The demon is talking. So when the demon said Nature Boy died on 2-3, this and that, he's right. That's Legion in him. That's Satan in him. Con? They say it's a person or whatever. Nah, that's demons. Those are demons. When they say people's playing in the character, yeah, he's on drugs and everything, sis. Yeah, those are demons. These are demons. Watch, it's gonna get crazy. Watch.
It's a new motherfucker in the town. His name is 3 God and it's going 3 down. It's going down. We're gonna do a little bit of 3 and we're gonna do a little bit of 3. But let me tell you something. Don't ever be disorganized around the 3. See, I don't know about what Nature Boy did with y'all, but this is 3 now, nigga. It's gonna be clean now, nigga. See, I can't do weird shit. Y'all see how? Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I done got different. I'm different now, y'all. Shit done changed. I'm different. I can't be around weird energy, my nigga. If niggas don't really want to do this, I know we third house and it's nervous, but nigga, you gonna have to learn how to function under pressure. You know what I'm saying? You felt the pressure from the people watching you, thinking like, what they gonna say, what they gonna think, what they think we. I don't give a fuck what they think because the motherfucker is watching me, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you got to think. You watching me. I got your motherfucking 3, and that's all the fucking thing that matters to me. 3. Bitch, that's all that matters. Y'all giving me y'all 3, y'all gonna work for me. Y'all all work for me. Y'all, matter of fact, down on your knees.
You see what's going on? The man said, I'm the 3 God now. Y'all work for me. It's all about the 3. This is tying with numerology, Satanism. He's telling him what he is. He's a damn demon, a legion. Con? The man is telling him what he is. This is a cult leader right here. Now, we always bag on Esau, you know, but look at Israel. Look at Jake. And it's going to get worse. Watch.
Fuck wrong with y'all? Don't stand up around me, man. Don't stand over me. Ever stand over me. Fuck that. Get down, bro. All the way down, bro. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Don't stand around the 3 like that. Don't ever stand around the 3 like that.
Look, he got men bowing down. He got women bowing down. Look.
Oh, come help them. Get them the fuck out of my life. I dare you. I dare you get these people the fuck out of my life. Bro, come get these niggas right now. Call a cop. 3, get y'all shit. Fuck out. These people bothering me. Nigga, they want the 3. They want the juice. They want the 3 from the 3. They gonna have to respect the 3. They worship the 3.
You hear this dude? He said they got to respect the 3. They worship the 3. And he also said, hey, y'all want anything? Yo, call the cops on me. Come get them out of my life. Remember, what is said in Sirach chapter 1? Be not a hypocrite, right? Every word you speaking is going to come back against you. Quick one, Ak. Let's get Matthew 12 and verse 36 real quick. The man said he's God. Not just a God. He basically saying he's the 3 God. All right? This is a level of delusional pride. Let's see it out. Matthew 12 and 36.
I put one in my room. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 36.
I needed to
say unto you, every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
Read that last part again.
And an evil man I mean, Salak, you said
Yeah, that last part again, man.
Salakia.
They got to give account in when?
In the day of judgment.
Right. You know when this brother judgment was? Right now? There's going to be multiple judgments. But you know what's one of his judgments? When he was in that courthouse. When he was in that courthouse. Let me show you right here. He had to give account. He had to give account. And that's just him getting judged by the Edomite. Let me play this real quick, and I got you. Cause this is this is just him getting judged by the Edomite. This ain't even Yahushua judging him personally, and then the Most High. Right? So look at this.
You probably know Vistaprint for business cards. Yeah, we print that. But did you know we also print that?
Mr. Bishop, do you want to be heard? Come on up to the, if you do, come on up to the podium. And we'll swear you in.
So now he's in court. Every idle word that he spoke, he had to give account for. And everything he said, they replayed it back in the court.
In my heart.
Literally.
All right, I just needed the courtroom.
Right? Now he's in court. And with him being in court, let's see. That's what he gets sentenced for.
An alleged cult leader will now spend the rest of his life in prison after a jury found him guilty Friday on all counts, including rape. Elijah Bishop, also known as Nature Boy, was on trial for rape, false imprisonment, and 3 counts of sharing sexually explicit content on social media. Prosecutors say the crimes happened while he was a leader of a cult.
Bashima
Mashiach Yahushua.
Bashima Mashiach Yahushua.
Right? But it's more. It's more.
Oh, come help them. Get them the fuck out of my life. I dare you. I dare you get these people the fuck out of my life. Bro, come get these niggas right now. Call a cop. 3, get your shit. Fuck out. These people bothering me. Nigga, they want the 3.
You heard him? He said, hey, he was about to say what? Call the cops, right? Right?
They want the juice. They want the 3 from the 3. They gonna have to respect the 3. They worship the 3. They worship the 3 because I'm.
He said they got to respect the 3 and they worship the 3.
I don't even be in the 3. It says F y'all trying to torture the 3. Because y'all being weird. And I'm really at the point right now in my life where I really don't want no weird shit around me, my nigga. I need some real 3s around me. Nigga. I need real niggas around me. I need some real bitches around me. Nigga, I'm free. I'm 3, nigga. I'm the 3 guy. I'm gonna embarrass me.
So he said they had to worship the 3 and respect the 3. And they also said the cops, right? He said, call the cops on me. All right. Let me get this video right here. Every word he's saying, it manifests. Look at this.
Waking it up with Big O.
My queen. Think hard about that, shorty. You think I'm stupid? Do I look like...
Let him look in the closet. Now let him look in the closet.
You want to make sure I'm clear. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. Yep, you good.
Yep.
I figured. Appreciate it, guys.
No problem.
I appreciate it. Okay. Making this a lot easier.
No problem, no problem.
So you got your standard bunk bed. Oh yeah, yeah. Not too much going on in here.
No, look in the closet, officer.
Absolutely.
No problem.
Y'all take care.
All right, you take care too. Yeah, ain't no need for no search warrant. Come on right on in. Because the police is here for me. That's right. The police. Everybody can see that everybody's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody's protected, guys. The woman is good?
Yep.
Outstanding. Everybody good?
Yep, I appreciate it.
No problem. Okay. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming to keep us safe, officer.
Absolutely.
No problem.
Y'all take care.
All right.
You see how much respect he showed the Edomite? You see how he's not saying he's the three God and everything when the Edomite is there? But watch this one now.
Everybody 3 feet. Everybody 3 feet. 3 feet, 3 feet. Everybody right here. Hey, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Fuck that. What you want us to do?
Come on, go to front.
What you want us to do?
You open the front door. Yo.
So this is the cop banging at his door. SWAT team now. This one is different. All right? It's the SWAT now.
Man, we ain't.
No. Wait. Is everything okay?
Where's the baby at?
The baby's right here. Sir, is everything okay? Is everything okay, sir? We don't have no weapons.
No weapons, bro.
No weapons, sir.
We don't got that.
So he said, call the cops that he want. Now that's the cops pulling up again, but this time to raid his house. That's when they locked him up. Right? But if you notice, he was all nice, all humble, you know, all polite. He wasn't bragging. He didn't say he the three God. But look back at here again.
Three God.
Three God?
Most High.
Listen, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Listen.
See? They call him the Most High as well.
I'm the Most High, three God. Woo-ha! I got my threes in check. Word? It go down like that. From Harlem to Jersey to Philly. Yeah. To the niggas behind the bars. The black man is God. 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 The black man is God.
Here's how I made myself control my world using.
Now, all of that is pride. Let me get Ezekiel 28. This man is crazy.
That's crazy, Cam.
Yeah, it's going to get worse. They had to lock this dude up, man. Let me get Ezekiel 28 and 1.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 28 and verse 1. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying.
Right, read on.
Verse 2. Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus said the Lord God, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am God. I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas. Yet thou art a man, and not God. Through thou set thine heart as the heart of God.
Right. So he keeps saying he's the three God. Right? He's the most high three God. This man is crazy. And then what did he do as well? Let me get Exodus chapter 20.
Salaki, what was the last verse?
Salaki, Ezekiel chapter 28.
What verse was it?
And verse number 2. Verse number 1 and 2.
Okay.
This man, I think he's the most high God. This dude is crazy. And yeah, it says it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. This dude is crazy. Bring what you got out. Exodus chapter 20.
First thing I did was film 2 plates. One of myself doing the actions.
Now the trial for
Slocky, can you hear me, Ken?
Exodus chapter 20, Ken?
Yeah, Con. Let's get Exodus chapter 20. And let's get verse number 2.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20:2. I am the Lord, thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Right? It said the Lord brought us out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Right? Read on.
Verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Right? Read on.
Verse 4.
I'm embarrassed, y'all.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
Now, read verse 5.
Verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
So now what happens? What did he tell him to do? Look at this.
On your knees. For me. Y'all all work for me. Fucking thing is mad with me. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Bitch, that's all I do.
That's heavy. That's heavy right there.
Y'all all work for me. Y'all, matter of fact, down on your knees. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Don't stand up around me, man. Don't stand over me. Ever stand over me. Fuck that. Get down, bro. All the way down, bro.
He got grown men bowing down. Oh my God.
What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Don't stand around the tree like that. Don't ever stand around the tree like that. Oh, come help them. Get them the fuck out of my life. I dare you. I dare you get these people the fuck out of my life. Bro, come get these niggas right now. Call a cop. 3, get your...
And we know when he's saying this, he's challenging the Lord. Because the Lord says you shall have no other gods before me.
Come.
No idols. He said, get them out of my life. What did the Lord do? The Lord got him out of their life by locking his ass up for 100 years, for life and 10 years extra.
By Shimon Mashiach.
Salaki.
The Lord said, don't have the gods before me. Hold on, King. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, King. The Lord said, have no other God before me. This man got men and women bowing down before him because they're worshiping him, thinking that he's God and the Messiah, which is crazy. This is a cult. Khan? Let me just show you how crazy this is. Let's get Revelation chapter 19. Hold on. Let's get Revelation chapter 19. And let's get verse number 10. I know people getting hyped, man. Just seeing this crazy stuff. I know everybody about to jump in the damn screen and whoop the ass.
This is the book of Revelation.
I know.
19 and verse 10.
No class. Now, a quick background story about this. This is John the Revelator, right? And he had a vision of an angel. This is an angel, right? Read Revelation 19 and 10.
Book of Revelation, chapter 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. He said unto me.
To do what? Wait, hold on. John the Revelator fell at the angel's feet to do what?
To worship him.
Right. Why? Because when he seen the angel, John was scared to death. He seen real power. He seen a celestial being. Read on.
And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Hamashiach. Worship God. For the testimony of Hamashiach is the spirit of prophecy.
So an angel from the third heaven came down. John the Revelator seen him and was so scared he bowed down and damn near tried to worship the angel. The angel said, don't do that. Don't worship me. I'm your fellow brother. We're family. Worship the Lord. Worship Yahweh Bashim Shai. Not man. God?
God.
But these people, they worship him. They're brainwashed. This is a high level of sorcery and witchcraft he put on them. They're brainwashed. They think he's the Messiah. They think he's actually God. Both the men and the woman. This is crazy. All right, somebody said Salakia. What was that, Zephaniah?
Yeah, that was
Go ahead, King.
Zephaniah. Yeah. You know, he got everybody bound down at his feet, like he, you know, he the most high God or whatever. What he think he is, but he ought to be thankful that the Most High locked his ass up and then kill him right there on the spot. You know, because, I mean, what he did was just straight up, you know, it was just wicked, man. I mean, come on, you got these people. I mean, I can see right, you know, in the video, his so-called cult, his cult, ain't no so-called cult, his cult is not that, you know, large of, you know, a scale of people, but, you know, they actually think this guy, you know, is, you know, is supposed to be the savior. I mean, he better be glad just, you know, the Most High locked him up instead of, you know, killed him. You know, he got a chance for repentance, but I doubt it if he do it. But, you know, that's just, I mean, this is some of the worst crap I done seen, man. You know, I done seen, you know, cults with thousands of people, but these, these people, you know, I mean, how do you actually follow somebody? And I know these people, I guess they had to be like abused in their childhood, you know, homeless, or how you get people to follow you like this? I know witchcraft and sorcery is real, but how you get people to follow, you know, and this guy really ain't what he's saying. I'm listening to him, and the stuff he's saying ain't making no damn sense at all. How do you get people to follow you like this, man? This is crazy.
Hey, but remember, these are the last days. These are part of prophecy.
Yeah.
Right? Let's get Daniel's. Let's get it. It's going to show you just a couple of precepts. People that try to force the Israelite to bow down. Let's get Daniel chapter 3. And let's get verse number 17. This was Nebuchadnezzar.
That was James King.
And this guy tried Daniel chapter 3, verse 17. This is Nebuchadnezzar trying to get Daniel to bow down, trying to force him to bow down. And this dude right here, Nature Boy, is so proud as hell. The man said, nobody need to be standing near me. He said, I'm the three God. Y'all beneath me. Moses wouldn't dare say something like that.
So did he ever explain
Moses?
Did he ever
hold
explain?
Hold on. You got to say Slocky first. Hold on. Zephaniah, hold on. Yeah, we got to have order. I'm going to have to pull the L on y'all, goddammit. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40.
God.
Man. Working decent enough. Don't make me do it. Good. Let's get the scripture first. Let's get Daniel chapter 3, verse 17. Let's get that first.
James King?
Daniel's chapter 3, verse 17. Daniel's chapter 3, verse 17.
Salakia. My kids is really getting on my nerves.
Man, let's stay in the spirit, man.
I'm trying, King. God, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 3 and 17. If it be so, our God, who we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fury of fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O King.
All right, read on.
Verse 18. But if not, Like, let me get back in the spirit, King. I'm sorry. My son I'm sorry. But if not, be it not known unto thee, O King, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set us.
Right. Read on.
Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Sandra, Masha,
Right.
what they say?
And Abednego. Right.
And Abednego. Therefore,
Tom.
he spake the commandment that they should heat the furnace 17 times more than it was wont to be heated.
So now Nebuchadnezzar is furious because Meshach, Cedric, and Abednego would not bow down to him or to the statue. He was furious. He wanted them to worship him as a god. And Israel was like, hell no, we ain't worshiping y'all as a god. We got a God to worship, which is Yahweh Shem Rashai. Right? Now, Nebuchadnezzar tried it also with Mordecai. Haman wanted Mordecai to bow down, and Mordecai refused to bow down. Right? Why they refused to bow down? Because against the laws of God. And Mordecai was, I refuse to worship another man. The worship coming to who? Through Yahweh Shem Rashai. God? But these people, this is what happens, man. This is literally what happens when you're being led astray and you don't know what the hell is going on. We don't seek after the Lord. This is what's happening. Now you fall into a trap of a damn cult leader. And he got you wrapped around his damn fingers. So it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. The man said he the three God and everything. It's going to get worse. Let me show y'all this real quick. See that? All right, here we go. So now, they're dealing with physical abuse. So first he said he's their God. He owns them and everything. And they worship him. And now we're going to deal with the physical abuse. Look at that. So he told one woman to slap the other. And he's calling this 3 God boot camp. So what he would do, he would have the sisters fight against each other.
Boot camp.
Yeah, watch this. Watch this. So he would have the sisters fight against each other. Look at this. Look. So he got them about to fight against each other. And they're fighting against each other. Look. Y'all can see the screen?
God.
That's what he got them doing. He got them fighting against each other.
Right,
now I had to put it on mute.
The same way.
Yeah, I had to put it on mute because the music, we don't want to get a copyright strike. So he literally set them against each other to fight against each other.
I'm ready to fight my
see,
kid like that,
yeah, stay in the spirit. So look, let me show you. Look at this. Swinging at each other, attacking each other, all of this stuff. Right? This is what he would do. This is just little quick snippets. This is a cult leader right here. And these sisters is being led astray. Strong delusion. Let me get Galatians chapter 3 and verse 1. Not just the sisters, but the brothers as well too. Strong delusion. That's why you need Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You lean on your own understanding. You want to follow the ways of the world and the ways of witchcraft and sorcery. You're going to have to deal with stuff like this now. All right. Let me get Galatians chapter 3, verse 1. Bring out what you got it, King. I think you're on mute, Rock.
Salakia, I was. God. The book of this is the book of Galatians, chapter 3 and verse 1. O foolish Galatians, who have bewitched you, that ye should not obey the truth, before whose eyes Hamashiach Yahushua have been evidently set forth, crucified among you.
Right. So it says, "O foolish Galatians, who have bewitched you." Right. These are supposed to be daughters of Zion, who have tricked you, who have led you astray into these type of traps to where now you're attacking each other. Let me get Leviticus chapter 19. To now you're destroying each other. Leviticus chapter 19. And let's get verse number 18. Leviticus chapter 19 and verse number 18.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord.
Right. You got to love your people as yourself. Not bear a grudge. Not try to fight against each other. Right? Now from there, let's get Psalms 106. Matter of fact, let's hold that real quick. Let me get another one. Let's get Psalms 80 and 6. Psalms 80 and 6. We'll save 106 for the closing of the class. Let's get Psalms chapter 80 and verse 6.
God, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 80 and verse 6. Thou makest us a strife unto our neighbors, and our enemies laugh among themselves.
And what?
And our enemies laugh amongst themselves.
You see? So the Lord said it was a strife among thy neighbors. Fighting amongst our people, and the heathens is laughing at us. Right? Let me get one more. Let me get Proverbs 15 and 18.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 15 and verse 18. A wrathful man stirreth up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeases strife.
Right. So a wrathful man is going to stir up strife and trouble. So watch this video. See, he told her to slap her. All right, now watch this.
Smack that nigga. Fuckers, don't you ever disrespect me, nigga.
Look at that. He's telling the dudes to slap each other as well. This dude is crazy, man. Abuse.
The dog. Did I just see that?
Yeah. Look at this.
Fuckers, don't you ever disrespect me, nigga. Fuck is wrong with these niggas, man? No fucking God, nigga. Fuck this phone. No fucking God, nigga. Fuck this phone, nigga. I made this phone and I made you, nigga. Ever disrespect God, nigga.
He said he made the phone and he made him too. Oh my God.
Wow.
Y'all better look, man. Don't y'all leave the truth.
Wow.
All you brothers and sisters on this call, keep the laws. Do not leave this truth to go back to the world, man.
It's a lot.
There's nothing there. There's nothing there. All you're gonna get is demons and Satan and dudes like this.
Salaki.
Go ahead, King.
Is he committing blasphemy of the Holy Spirit?
Yeah, he been did that.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We all like video the 10 already.
All right. That's what I was thinking that. Okay.
God, he started off Rip calling himself 3 God, and man, just watch, man.
Salaki, last one. Do he got any hope for salvation? I mean, because he committing blasphemy of the Holy Spirit.
You said what?
He got any hope for salvation?
It's not for me to say. I'm gonna just say that.
All right. Okay.
I'll be PC.
Okay.
All I'm saying is the Lord is judging them.
All right.
Go ahead, sis.
But I'd be wrong to say I hope not.
Right. You wouldn't be wrong, because it gets crazy. It gets just watch the video. It's going, man. Just listen, man.
You don't think for yourself. You too. You got a problem with that? White boy?
He said you don't think for yourself. Right? This is how he's training them. Their thought process to be tied into how he feel. He controls everything. He's really telling them he's God, and they really believe it.
No, I was
Nah, you ain't listening to shit. Shut the fuck up. Feel sorry for him, white boy? Help him out. Call the cops. You the FBI, huh? Fuck you.
And all of that happened. Remember, Matthew 12:36. Every idle word a man shall speak gonna have to give account for the day of judgment. Everything that he's saying, when he got in that courthouse, everything just hit him like a sledgehammer. Khan? When he got in that courthouse, he got that judgment from that Edomite lady, old crippled ass lady. She gave him life and 10 years. 100 years and 10 years more. Probably go before destruction. All right?
Nigga, even if you lock me up, nigga, guess what? I'm still, my spirit gonna live. Pussy. Don't say shit.
Shut up.
It don't matter. Give a fuck if you want. White boy, you can never stop me. I'm God. I'm your nightmare, nigga.
Woo! Boy, oh boy.
I'm God. The black man is God. Feel my motherfucking. Feel that. Feel that energy, nigga. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, this is the danger in it, right? With some lies, with the best lie is with a bit of truth. What do I mean by that? Let me get Psalms 82:6. Remember, he said it. He said, you know, the black man is God and all of that stuff, God body and all of that stuff, right? And then he said, hey, white boy, what you gonna do? You can't stop me. That could call the cops and lock me up, whatever, here and there, this and that. You ain't gonna bring me down. Y'all can't stop me. Now, if he would have said that with the mindset of him keeping the laws and commandments of God and going against Esau while protecting his people, that's one thing, right? While defending his nation and his people and teaching them in righteousness, and then going at Esau's neck, that's one thing. We might cheer behind you. We might root, you know, cheer for you and everything. That's my man's in them, right? Mighty brother. But you a wicked nigga. Let me get Psalms 82 and 6.
Khan, Salakia real quick, Cap. Hey, and if somebody would have stole on him, they would have died in there, man.
Yeah.
They would have died in there.
Yeah.
Khan.
So, and what's crazy about this is Esau being outnumbered. And Esau's looking like, this dude is crazy. Even Esau, the devil's like, damn, this dude is crazy. Even the devil is like, damn, the plan that we had with the Willie Lynch letter, this joint worked better than what we thought. Because we done created monsters. But let me get Psalms 82 and 6.
The book of Psalms, chapter 82 and verse 6.
Bring it out. When anybody got to say con. Let's get Psalms 82 and 6. This dude, Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo! Nature Boy, freak by nature. Naughty by nature. Demonic by nature. Off as hell, man. Bring it on.
I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
Now, this is what the Lord said. This is scripture. The Lord said the Israelites is gods of the earth. Now, when he's talking about the gods, speaking about the men, the Israelite man is supposed to be a representation of the Most High on the earth. And Yahweh Shai. Right? Hold that real quick and get Exodus chapter 7, verse 1. This when people take a whole bunch of mix of different knowledges, you know, and, you know, mix it all up, blend it all up, and next thing you get a whole bunch of confusion. Because you're taking information from different resources. You're taking information from different books. And you mix it all in, and you get a damn demon like this guy right here. A freak of nature. Let's get Exodus 71.
The book of Exodus, chapter 7 and verse 1. And the Lord said unto Moses, see, I have made thee a god to Pharaoh, and Aaron, thy brother, shall be thy prophet.
See, so the Lord told Moses, I made you as a god unto Pharaoh. And Moses was what color? He was black. Right? Moses was an Israelite from the tribe of Levi. So the brother in the video is right. But the children of Israel, the men of Israel, are not the Most High God. We're supposed to be a representation of the Lord on the earth. But when it comes to that spiritual power, we lost that. Because we're in captivity now. We're in punishment. We're in timeout. Now go back to Psalms 82 and go to verse 7 now. This way they get the God body and all of this stuff, you know, 5% and this and that and all of that. It's all confusion. All right. Let's get Psalms 82 and verse 6. Slack it, verse 7.
Book of Psalms, chapter 82 and verse 7. But ye shall die like men, and fall like one of the princes.
The Lord said we shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. How are we going to die? Because we break the commandments. So now we're in the mortal flesh. All right. How do we get back to that God-like status? Number one, we got to repent, come back to the Most High God, keep the commandments, and then wait for Yahweh Shai to come. When Yahweh Shai come, the nation of Israel is going to be back as gods of the earth in all aspects. The righteous, though. But this dude is losing his damn mind because he really think he's the God, he's the Most High God on earth. Right? But what happens now? Jump to verse 5.
Verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Now, this guy right here, he got influence, right? He got so-called, big following power, as you would call it. But this is what happens. Absolute power corrupts, especially when the Most High is not guiding you. Because he had the women, he had the money, he had the house, he had the influence, he had the followings, but he started to get proudful even more. Right? And what started to happen? Let's get Proverbs out. This man think. Lord of mercy, man. Let's get Proverbs out, chapter 6 and verse 16.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him.
Right? Now, 7 is an abomination unto him. Right? Let's hold this real quick. Slug. All right. 7 is abomination unto him.
Stop me! I'm God! I'm your nightmare, nigga!
Okay. Read the next verse, King.
Verse 17. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood.
Right? Read on.
Verse 18. In heart that deceiveth wicked images. That deviseth wicked images. Like feet that be swift in running to mischief.
Right? Read on.
Verse 19. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that showeth discord among brethren.
So, person that's proud look, lying tongue, right? A false witness, and that sow wickedness and discord among brethren, like all time among people. He had a tactic of divide and conquer. Whenever the woman would disrespect him, or he feel like they're not bowing down to him or listening to him, he would get one woman to slap the other to keep her in check. Same thing he would do for the men. Right? Now, he told Esau, hey, I'm your nightmare. I'm your worst nightmare. Right? I'm God. Let's get Proverbs 16 and 18. Proverbs 16 and 18. This dude, man. I've seen this video, man. I was just amazed, man.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goes.
Everybody have it say con.
Con.
Right? Proverbs 16 and 18. Let's get it, man. This dude crazy. Bring it out, right?
Verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall.
Right? Pride go before destruction, and a haughty spirit before he fought, right? So it is pride, is destruction that's coming after. Now, the man said he's Esau's worst nightmare, all of this stuff. He's God. Nobody could stop him. Nobody could take him down and all of this. Right? That's what he said. That's what he said. Okay, let's go back. Let's get. Where are you? Where you at, play boy? Okay. Let me see. Okay, here we go. So
leader charged with sexually assaulting one of his members today.
And prosecutors are sharing some chilling.
Now the trial for an accused cult leader charged with sexually
They got him
assaulting
on the news.
one
They
of
got
his
him everywhere.
members today.
And prosecutors are sharing some chilling social media videos of the defendant claiming to be God. Atlanta News First reporter Brittany Ford joins us now from DeKalb County Courthouse with the latest on this. Brittany?
We have prosecutors highlighted alleged violence and emotional abuse reported by some of the former members. Today, a cult expert was brought in to weigh in on those accounts.
I am not a man. I am not a woman.
Yo, listen to this. Listen to this part now. Listen to this part clearly. Listen to this part.
I am not a man.
Expert was brought in to weigh in on those accounts.
I am not a man. I am not a woman. I am God.
Social media videos of defendant Elijah Bishop were played before the jury.
You in my dream. You in my dream.
Bishop is the alleged cult leader of a polygamous group called Carbonation. Friday, prosecution called cult expert Rick Allen Ross to the stand.
Form an opinion on whether or not the defendant fits the profile of a destructive authoritarian group leader.
Yes.
Ross explained he studied the group over the years and has observed dangerous behaviors.
They should obey him and that they should subordinate themselves to him.
Bishop is accused of raping one of his followers while residing in DeKalb County in March of 2022. The alleged victim says Bishop then posted revenge porn online when she decided to leave the group. The defense has stressed her statements to police contradict that any sort of rape occurred. Courtney Townsend is a former member.
What would happen if someone upset or angered Mr. Bishop?
I would say that emotional abuse.
During testimony, Townsend stated there was backlash against the alleged victim.
We collectively worked on videos to throw dirt on and make her seem crazy.
Now, Bishop is facing multiple charges, including false imprisonment and rape. If convicted, he faces a maximum penalty of life in prison without parole. We're live in DeKalb County. Brittany Ford.
You keep playing with the Lord. Let me hold Ezekiel 28:9. Hold that verse. So the man said he's God. Nobody could stop him. Right? He's everybody's worst nightmare. Right? Hold Ezekiel 28:9 and let's get Romans chapter 13. Let's get Romans 13. And give verse 1.
The book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 1.
Anybody have a say con? Let's get it.
Verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God.
All right. It's ordained of God. For example, who's ruling the earth right now? Esau. Who allowed that to happen? The Lord. Why? Because we broke his covenant and we broke his contract. So now we're in captivity and slavery as a nation of Israel. We're serving our punishment in America, Babylon, but it's temporary. So while we're still here in Babylon, which is our prison, we're supposed to correct ourselves, get ourselves right. Right? Reform ourselves in our lives by repenting and come back to God and keeping his laws and commandments.
That's right.
As Israelite. Con? So while we're still in Babylon, repent and keep God's commandments. Now, Psalms chapter 19, I think it's 19 and 13, where it talks about Esau as the sword of the Lord. He's the sword of the Lord. When our people get out of hand, Esau is the whipping stick. What this dude just did is crazy. Read verse 2 and 3. Slack it. Read verse 2 and 3. Because this, man. Boy, oh boy.
Verse 2. Whosoever, therefore, resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of God, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
Right? You're going to get damnation, right? Read on.
Verse 3, for the rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same.
That's good right here.
Right. So if this man was keeping the laws and commandments of God, he wouldn't have to worry about what he's going through right now. Right? Read verse 4 now.
Verse 4, for he is the minister of God to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid.
What the Lord said out?
But if thou do which is evil, do that which is evil, be afraid.
Right. You're abusing your own people, kidnapping people, treating them like crap, lying to them, having them worship you like you the most high God, mental abuse, robbing them their money, lying to the masses of the people, physical abuse. Right? Read on. Taking advantage of them. Read on.
For he beareth not the sword in vain. Blasphemy, Mashiach. For he is the minister of God, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil.
Right. So who did the Lord use on the left-hand side for this dude?
Right.
God. He do it. So what did the Lord do to him? Get Ezekiel 28:9 now. Because he said he's a God, huh? Right? He said he a God. I'm not saying that's not true, but you're not the most high God. You know? But this was happening to him right now. Ezekiel 28:9.
Hey, God. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 28 and verse 9. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man.
Read that again, man.
God. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am a God? But thou shalt be a man, and no God, in the hand of him that slayeth thee.
Look at that. Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Look at that. So you tell everybody you a God, you the three God, this and that. People got to bow down to you. Well, go tell that to that Edomite judge that just slayed you with what? Life in prison. This is what happened when you play against the Lord, man. This is what happened when you play against the Lord. And you got life in prison.
Salakia, okay. That's crazy how the scripture just came out like that. Because he sure been full of this whole scripture. I'm a God. I'm the God. I'm your God. Like, damn, bro.
The man said, I'm not a man. I'm not a woman. I'm God. Well, God, get yourself out of that prison.
Right. God.
Get yourself out of the prison if you're God now. Because look, it's very funny. Let's get Acts chapter 12. In verse 5.
The book of Acts, chapter 12 and verse 5. Peter, therefore, was kept in prison, but prayers was made without ceasing of the church unto God for him.
So what's happening now? In Acts chapter 12, Peter get locked up. He's in prison now. But remember, Peter's a righteous man. He's a true follower of Christ. He never say he's the Messiah. He's in the church, right? He's trying to build the people up. He's trying to lead the people in righteousness. That's a good shepherd. But Peter get locked up. Con? Now, when Peter is locked up, what happens? Because he's a good soldier of Yahushua. Read verse 7.
Verse 7. And behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison. And he smote Peter on the side and raised him up, saying, Arise up quickly. And his chains fell off from his hands.
So what did the angel do? The Lord sent the angel to help Peter and to do what? Get him out of prison. A righteous man of God. Right? Peter get locked up, Paul get locked up 1,000 times. The Lord always helped them get him out of prison. So they can go out and do the work again and teach the people in righteousness, build up the people. But this man right here, I doubt he's getting out. He is not getting out. Hell no.
Yeah, it's over, man.
It's over, man. Just like Brother Polite. And these are men that spoke against the Lord and blasphemed. Mockery. They're not getting out.
Salakia Cap.
Okay.
I just like that guy, what's his name? Jamal Rashad or something like that.
Guess what?
Yeah, that brother right there, man. He was on a good point, but he kept speaking against the Lord, man. Not he in there serving all type of time, and they done made him cut off his head and then all type of stuff. I'm just like, man, fucking Messiah not playing.
Yeah. The Lord is not playing. So now, he's slapping dudes around, slapping chicks around, all of this stuff, going crazy, having them fight against each other. Right? Here he goes. So I told you it gets even worse. We get to this point right here. All right, so now.
Hands, or their heads, or their backs.
I know his mother and father died while he was a young age, so he was in foster homes, in and out of foster homes, and a couple did adopt him, and there was some abuse going on in that situation, so he had it hard. But we've all had it hard. Everybody had it hard. He's originally from New York, but he ends up in...
We're not claiming him. We're not claiming him. That nigga from, he from China. He not claiming him. Hell no.
Atlanta, Georgia. And according to him, he said that while he was in Atlanta, he was a stripper. In 2009, he was charged with forcible entry. And then in 2011, he was charged with theft and aggravated battery. And then he also had some charges for like driving with a suspended license.
So now what happened now? Let me get James chapter 1. So not only does he think he's God, he's abusive, manipulative, right? Also, something else happened. Show you this.
Guess what? We have a God. We have our Savior. Yes. And his name is Nature Boy. Yes.
All right, here we go.
Nothing short of peculiar is heavy as critics online. He went on to continue to live stream his lectures where he'd made crazy statements on homosexuality.
Into the flow of it, and I asked the universe, I want to know, what makes someone homosexual? Like, honestly, I want to know. Shit.
I would have a transsexual wife, and I will. I do like transsexuals because I'm attracted to that. And I have to be honest about that. I don't feel like that makes me gay because I look at her as a woman. So the best head I ever got was from a trans.
Oh,
you hear this dude?
Man, what the hell?
Do you hear this dude?
What the fuck?
Slock here.
I mean, it's a luck.
Do y'all hear this, man?
Oh Lord.
Do y'all see what's going on?
Yeah.
So it goes from him. Hold on. It goes from him. He got multiple wives. All right. There's no sin against that. That's polygamy. There's no sin against that. But now you messing with dudes. Now it makes sense what he said earlier. I'm not a man. I'm not a woman. I'm God. So what you trying to say? The Lord allows people to go both sides, both ways. And now you see the man early in the video. It wasn't just the woman. It was the man that was bowing down to as well. Right? This dude is sick. A sister says, Salakia?
This
sis.
whole time, I've been thinking, like, ain't it the same guy who had the drag
Yep, that's the one.
the queen?
Yeah, don't spoil
And
the...
saying, oh, this is the new queen, that everybody come bow down to her?
Yep, it's coming. It's coming. It's all
What?
there.
Oh,
It's him.
what? I mean, I just got that.
Yeah,
What in the world would happen to you to have you with this mindset? Something seriously had to happen to him. Because he is seriously deranged.
Yeah. This is why we say stick with the truth. Stay in the truth. Keep the laws and commandments of God. Because if you go back to the world, this is what you got to deal with. You think you got it bad in the truth? No. That ain't nothing. This is what you got to deal with. Khan?
Shalakia, Cap. For the brother who was asking about blasphemy, hey, there you go.
There you go. The man said, "It's this is what he said." Now watch this. Watch. He's talking. Watch, man. Let me just show this. Look.
Let me tell you something about me being gay. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Be real with y'all right now, man. In that video, that was me, bro. That homosexual video. Like the video with the white dude, that was me, bro. Like, I'm gonna just tell you right now, it was me, you know? And that's just a part of my life where I was just doing anything, you know what I'm saying? It's wild shit. I was doing crazy shit for money. So that was me in the homosexual video, man. Did y'all hear me? Did you want to clip that? Oh, he admitted it. That was me, bro. That was a point in my life where I did a lot of homosexual acts. You know what I'm saying? For money. I'm not a homosexual. That's just the truth.
You heard him? Yo, this is strong delusion.
Yeah, he fried.
The man said he did a lot of homosexual acts. And the key thing in that, he said he did it for money. Right? And then he said, but I'm not a homosexual. Just listen, man. Watch.
Truth. But it was a hustle for me, and I did it.
He said it was a hustle.
Something that was always haunting me. You know what I'm saying? My lifestyle and it is what it is, bro. Y'all can hate me. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be bisexual. I was trying to, like, for the benefits, I was trying to do everything for the money. Like, it didn't matter. I was hustling, bro. You know, I come from a very poor background.
You hear him? He said, I was trying to be bisexual, and I did everything for the money. Oh, boy. You ever heard that saying? You ever heard that saying? Money don't change you. It just reveal who you are. Money don't change you. It reveals who you are. When Joseph of Arimathea had money, he was a rich man. He used that money to bury who? Yahushua. Daniel was rich. Joseph in Egypt was rich. Moses was rich. But they didn't use that money to abuse people, because that's not their spirit. So money don't change you. If you're rich, you're still going to be a wicked nigga. If you're poor, you're still going to be a wicked nigga. Money don't change you. It just exposes who you truly are in nature. And with money, you just have more resources, able to get what you want now, for good or for bad. Khan? Let's get to the law, man. Let's get Leviticus 20 and 13. This is what God says. This is the laws. Leviticus 20 and 13, King.
Wait, that brother got a ride on him.
Huh?
It's book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 13. Somebody got to say Khan.
Khan,
verse 13. If a man also lieth with mankind, as he with a woman, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
So God is not with homosexuality. The Lord said that's an abomination. They shall surely get put to death. Khan? God is not with a man having sex with another man and justifying it. Or a woman having sex with another woman being a lesbian and justifying it. Or a man changing into a transsexual and justifying it. Or a transformer. Or a woman changing into a man and justifying it. God is not with confusion. Now, just to show that, Leviticus comes in after Genesis. It's like after Exodus. The first book of the Bible. Let's see what happened with homosexuality. Let's get Genesis chapter 19 and verse 1.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 19 and verse 1. And there came two angels to Sodom at evening, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them. And he bowed himself with his face toward the ground.
Right. So now, the angels came in to witness the wickedness of Sodom and Gomorrah. The place, the land. What was happening in Sodom and Gomorrah? Homosexuality. The whole city. Now read verse 4. Jump to verse 4 now.
Verse 4. But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, come past the house around, both old and young, all the people from every quarter.
Right? Older and young. These are LGBT. Older and young. Right? God is against that. If our people's following that lifestyle, they must repent. They have a chance to repent. They must repent before the Lord comes. Because when he comes, jump to verse 8 now.
Verse 8. Behold now, I have two daughters which have not known me. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes. Also, unto these men do nothing, for therefore came they under the shadow of my roof.
So Lot was speaking to the men. He said, listen, I'll give you my daughters, but just don't harass these men. Leave these men alone. Right? Read on.
Verse 9. And they said, stand back. And they said again, this one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will need to be a judge. Now will we deal worse with thee than with them? And they pressed sore upon the men, even Lot, and came near to break the door.
Do y'all see what's happening? They were furious because he tried to offer them women. These sodomite men, which we talk about homosexual, we call them sodomite in the Bible. They were mad at Lot because Lot tried to give them his daughters. He tried to give them women to deal with instead of men. They got so mad. They said, matter of fact, what we was going to do to the angels, we're going to do the same thing to you. What did they try to do? They tried to rape the angels.
Wow.
These were grown men that try to have sex with angels. And then they try to have sex with Lot. So now, jump to verse 13.
Verse 13. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord. And the Lord hath sent us to destroy it.
So the Lord sent the angels to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah because of the homosexual acts. Jump to verse 24 now.
Verse 24. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah, upon Gomorrah, brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven.
You see? And it says the Lord in all capitals. Who's that? Yes, that's Yahweh.
That's Yahweh.
Yahweh is furious to see stuff like this.
But
who's doing that again today? America. Why is America doing the same thing as Sodom and Gomorrah? Because the same spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah is still here in America today.
That's right.
How do you know that? Let's get Revelation chapter 11. Man, I better keep these commandments, man. Revelations 11 and verse 8.
The book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
You see, our dead bodies lie in the street of the great city. Our dead bodies lying in the streets of America. The millions of dead bodies, bones, under these grounds that we're stepping on of our ancestors. Thousands of our people today getting murdered, getting shot down, getting lynched, getting crucified, killed by the cops and police. You had a brother that literally was hanging out with a group of white people, a black man. I think it was about a year ago. And he was going hunting with them. But what he didn't realize, he was the prey. He went hunting with them and they killed him. You had a black woman that had a slumber party with her white girlfriends, her white friends. She didn't realize that was going to be her last rest. Because she went to sleep that night, and what happened? They lynched her. Right? Our dead bodies all over the streets, which spiritually, not physically, but spiritually is called Sodom. Why? Because of the homosexuality that they pushed the agenda. And Egypt means slavery and bondage. We're still in slavery today. Mental slavery, physical bondage, you get arrested, you get no rights, you get thrown in prison, and then you work as a damn slave. They call you 3/5 of a man. And it says our Lord was crucified. How was the Lord crucified? His image. Because now they say Christ is white instead of him being black. So what is going on? The Lord does not like homosexuality at all. That's a sin against God, and that's breaking the laws of God.
That's right.
Now check this. Let's get 1 Kings chapter 15 and verse 11. And this man right here, he just said it. He said he did it for the money, and he's not gay. He's not a homo. Yes, you are. Like, what the? And you trying to deny it. Why? Because he got that spirit of that homo thug energy type of spirit. He a gangster and all of this stuff, but you messing with dudes. when you got 7 wives and you messing with dudes, man. Bring it out, all right?
This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 14, and verse 11.
15. Yeah, 15 and verse 11.
And verse 11.
1 Kings, God, chapter 15 and verse 11. When everybody have it, please say Con.
Con.
All right, bring it out, King.
And Asa did that which was right in the eyes of the Lord, as did David, his father.
Right? Read on. What did he do right? Read on.
Verse 12. And he took away the sodomites out of the land and removed all the idols.
Read that again.
His father, Salaki.
Read that again. What did he do right in the eyes of the Lord? He took away what?
And he took away the sodomites out of the land.
Out of the land. He removed them out of the land. And they say it was right in the eyes of the Lord. Right? Now check this. Get Wisdom of Solomon chapter 19. Chapter 19 and 14. This one is crazy. This is a good one to write down. This one is crazy. Wisdom of Solomon 19 and 14.
This book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 19 and verse 14. Somebody got to say Con.
This one is crazy.
For the sodomites did not receive those whom they knew not when they came, but these brought friends into bondage that had well deserved of them.
Do you know what this verse is saying? It said the sodomites did not receive those whom they knew not when they came. What is it talking about? The LGBT agenda. When people's living that lifestyle, they'll try to push that same lifestyle and that same spirit on everybody else around them that they know. They try to force them into it. That's why it says the sodomites did not receive those whom they knew not when they came, but these brought friends into bondage that had well deserved of them. That's crazy. You hear that?
Can you break that down a little further, Cat?
Yeah. This, for example, if a dude is homosexual, right? And he feel ashamed. Because what he don't understand is a demon on him. Right? He wants you to accept him. When God didn't create him like that, he brings confusion. So what he'll try to do, what happens in prison? Someone will try to force that on you. Same as with a woman. When they're a lesbian, you got to be very careful because that's a demon on them.
Or getting high, and imagine after this happens, even bolster.
So that demon will try to have you accept them. They'll try to entice you. They'll try to force it on you. That's why I said the friends. Brought the friends into bondage. Yeah, you ever seen that movie, Prison Song? It was a BET movie. I think it came out like 20. Yeah, it was a BET. I'm talking about, right? Yeah, there was a dude that played a homosexual scene, and he tried to force himself on his best friend in prison. That was off as hell. Now look at these rappers today. Look at these artists today. Look at Meek Mill. Look at P. Diddy.
Talking about some, hey, daddy, you looking good, daddy.
Right. Look at these celebrities. Look at them. They're doing the same exact thing this verse is talking about. They push that LGBT agenda on everybody else because they want everybody else to accept it, but they know it's satanic and it's wrong. But as long as they live in the lifestyle and wickedness, they want you to follow in their ways as well too. So they're going to try to bring you into that, even if they got to trick you or get you drunk. That's what this dude is doing. Same as these celebrities. And what did he say? He said the money, right? He said he did whatever he could for the money, right? Get First Timothy 6 and 10.
So First Timothy?
Yeah, 6 and 10. Man, when I was watching these videos, I was like, man, of this dude, I'm like, man, y'all brothers and sisters better keep these laws and commandments. Y'all better never leave the truth. If it's the will of God. Because y'all thought y'all just had to wait for demons. When y'all going back into the world, y'all going to be dealing with legions of the highest order. It's wild, man. First Timothy 6 and 10, man. Wow.
The book of First Timothy, chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves with many sorrows.
Wait, what?
And pierced themselves with many sorrows.
Mm-hmm. All right, so remember that love of money is the root of all evil, and those that pierce themselves through many sorrow. Pierce means like you basically destroying yourself. You're destroying your soul, right? You ashamed. Now, with this guy being ashamed, he tried to laugh it off, right? But pay attention to this video.
Like I told you, I was trying to be bisexual. I was trying to for the benefits, I was trying to do everything for the money. Like, it didn't matter. I was hustling, bro. You know, I come from a very poor background. Like I told you, I come from I was fucked up out there. No mother, no father, everything. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't matter to me. I was going to get it. So you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I did some things I'm not very proud of, you know, and that was one of the things that haunted me. And it came out.
Did you hear what he said? That was one of the things that he wasn't proud of, and it haunted him. Like the scripture just said. They pierce themselves and have what? Many sorrows. Because now you're getting haunted by what you did, right? Watch this.
And it was very embarrassing. I was embarrassed about that.
See, he was embarrassed as well too, right? Watch.
But it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, it is what it is. That's me. You know what I'm saying? And that was me, you know, and I went and I did some low down shit. Like, that's what I did, bro. And I don't know how to say that's who I was at the time, and I'm not that anymore, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a very embarrassing moment for me as an ego, as a person, to look back at a lot of things that I did. I was a wild boy, man. You know what I'm saying? And at one point in my life, man, I was trying to kill myself. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? I did that. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that out in the open right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm attracted to women. I was attracted to transsexuals.
What?
It's just who I was at the time, man, and I'm not proud of that. And it is what it is. I just got to be honest. This is what I'm here to do. I'm here to reveal everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. That was me in the video, in the porn video. And at one time, that's who I was, and I evolved from that. And I tried to be gay at once, like I really wanted to be. In my life, like I told you, I was trying to be bisexual. I want to be bisexual. If it was up to me, I would be bisexual because it was like, it benefited me in one, you know, because that whole Hollywood world is homosexual. And so I would have been paid, you know what I'm saying, if I could, you know what I'm saying, do those things. And so I was into that world, you know what I'm saying, and I didn't give a fuck what people thought about me, and didn't know I was going to be a spiritual teacher one day, trying to be a black leader. But and that was one of the reasons why I didn't want to speak. I didn't want to do videos because I knew that I did homosexual things. I knew that the black community would never accept me. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I get Sirach 10 and verse 8. So the man, he's telling you a lot. He told you he wanted to be in Hollywood because they all do that homosexual act. That's part of Hollywood. He knows that. Everybody's starting to find that out, that that's true nowadays, right? All the celebrities, all these Freemasons, all these Illuminatis, all these superstars, actors, singers, every celebrity that get big contracts, they're getting it because they got to follow this. Sirach chapter 10 and verse 8. Bring it out.
Sirach chapter 10, King.
In verse 8. That's Ecclesiasticus, that's the Apocrypha.
Book of Sirach chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right, read on.
Verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a
covetous man. Right?
Yeah, Salaki, she throwing up in there. That just caught me off guard, King.
Yeah, I'll take over if you need me to. Right?
For Salaki, King.
Yeah, it said a covetous man. Remember, he kept saying in the video, he wanted the money. He wanted to be rich. Right. He wanted to get that. Right? So, it's not a most wickedest thing than a covetous man. Right? I got it, King. I got it. Con? All right. So, Sirach chapter 10, verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such an one setteth his own soul to sale, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. So what is this talking about? It's talking about these celebrities, these people nowadays selling their soul. How do they do it though? Like they say with Hollywood, like they say with these contracts, they want the money, they want the fame, they want the recognition, they want the big following. So they got to give up their bowels. What's their bowels? They got to give up that behind. So what they start to do, they follow in the ways of what? Homosexual acts. That's what this man just basically said. Right? Like the saying goes, they say in Hollywood, pay to be gay. Not knowing you're destroying your spirit, you're destroying your soul, and you're sinning against God, and it's an abomination.
So look, I'm not cleaning that up.
So he's real.
Telling you now.
Right? So he was willing to give up his body for money. And these are the cult leaders we're talking about. That's why I keep emphasizing, Baba Kushai, yeah, stay in this truth, man. Keep the laws and commandments of God. Huh? Keep the laws and commandments of God.
Salakia, Cap. I'm not cleaning that up, Cap. So Salakia.
All right, I'll do the reading. I got it. You heard, King? God, I got it.
Hey, if you need, I can read for you.
No, I got it, King. Why?
I mean, I can finish off. She said she all right.
She good?
Yeah, she said she good. She got it.
All right. So we was back at Sirach chapter 10, verse 9. This is speaking about homosexuality and what these celebrities got to do to keep that contract, to keep that money going. They're selling their soul. They're destroying their body, mind, and spirit, giving their body to the hands of the white man, which is wicked as hell, just to get that fame. All right. Now, it's funny because he said that's what he used to be before. He's not doing that no more. Right. He said he changed. And then he also said he was ashamed because the black community wouldn't accept it. You damn right we wouldn't accept it. Because that's not our lifestyle. That's not how we live. But that's how Esau lives. And then he forced that type of lifestyle on us as well, too. With buck breaking, which is wicked as hell. Right? That's why the Lord's going to destroy a lot of them. So now, that's what he said. He don't do that no more. All right? So, okay. Let's get the other one right here.
Guess what? We have.
And grounding is the cure-all for any ailments.
Let's go back to
honestly, I want to know shit.
I would have a transsexual wife, and I will. And I will. I do like transsexuals because I'm attracted to that. And I have to be honest about that. I don't feel like that makes me gay because I look at her as a woman. So the best head I ever got was from a transsexual. Unfortunately.
What?
Got a ton of hot water from making.
This dude is sick. Right? This dude is sick. And like I said in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11, the Lord shall give you strong delusion. Strong delusion that you're going to believe a lie. The man said that he looked at a transsexual person as a woman. That's how he looked at it as. All right.
Making claims that he slept with his wives, with his children in the room. Matter of fact, he can tell you better than I can.
You know why I don't let kids around me, other people kids around me? Because the way I am. When I see my son, this is how I treat my son. We naked together. I take bath with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. My son.
Yo, you see? It gets worse. Yep. It gets worse. All right, watch.
Be breastfeeding and I'll be making love to his mom.
Wow, man.
This dude is sick, man.
So like, yeah,
sick. Go ahead, sis.
somebody did that to him.
God. Yeah. You said somebody did that to him, right? Yeah. Let's get Leviticus chapter 18.
So Leviticus what? You kind of went out, King.
Let's get Leviticus chapter 18 and let's get verse number 9.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 9. Somebody got to say Khan. The nakedness of thy sisters, the daughter of thy father, or daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover.
Look at that. These are laws. These are part of the commandments in the Bible that our people don't know and our people are not following at all and breaking. Read on.
Verse 10. The nakedness of thy son's daughter, or of thy daughter's daughter, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover, for there is thine own nakedness.
Right? So Leviticus 18 is speaking about seeing people naked and all of this stuff. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be having sex and all of this stuff, and your daughter, your son is there naked. You're not supposed to be doing none of that. That's off as hell.
Yeah, that's common sense, Cat.
Yeah, it's common sense. Right? So just watch.
What? Not only this, but his inflammatory remarks and abstract views has led to very public beefs with Young Pharaoh and Brother Polite, two very prominent figures in the black conscious community. There was a constant revolving door of young and fit men and women on their path to enlightenment, and one could assume that.
And look, what's crazy about this? He slept with these men as well too. Yeah. Yep. Boy, it gets wild.
You talking about the man in his court?
Huh?
You say he slept with the man in his court?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Just watch.
How there was a lack of contraception.
Look at these sisters, man. Beautiful sisters. And he's dealing with the men too. This is crazy.
Yeah, that's messed up.
And it gets even deeper, man. Man.
Leading to allegations of herpes, HIV.
I don't believe.
Listen to this clearly. Listen to this part clearly. Listen.
Been going to no doctor to put no spell on me to
path to enlightenment, and one could assume their natural lifestyle, there was a lack of contraception, leading to allegations of herpes, HIV.
I don't believe in going to no doctor to put no spell on me to sell medicine to me. I feel good. One person has herpes, that's a human being. We all have herpes. So I wanted to understand disease, to teach about disease.
What do you mean by that?
Disease, because they're calling me the one with HIV and I don't have HIV, unfortunately. But I do have HIV as far as what we all are. If one person has it, we all have it. I literally took an HIV test and it didn't even matter.
What? And women getting pregnant. One, most importantly, was his longest.
Did you hear what he just said? The man said if one guy herpes, we all got. The man said, I am not going to a doctor or taking medication so they could put witchcraft and spells on me. Nigga, you the wizard. You're the sorcerer. You see? Everything he's saying, he's hypocritical. He said, one got HIV, we all got HIV. So what is he telling you? He's spreading the diseases around. Now, how do you get HIV? When you start sleeping with men. This is sick, man.
He barbecued.
Right, watch.
Serving wife, Velvet, which he stole from one of his male followers.
Did y'all hear what it said?
Shalaki, I ain't hear it, Cat.
Let me play this part again.
Was his longest serving wife, Velvet, which he stole from one of his male followers.
And he's stealing people's wives.
Wicked as hell,
man. And he's stealing people's wives.
So lucky. What the sister say? This man ain't got no limit.
Literally. Like, this is crazy. Get Deuteronomy 28, man. This is, boy. 28 and 59 and 60.
Oh, God.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 59.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 59. Somebody got to say con. Con. Then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues, and of the long continuance, and sore sickness, and of long continuance. Verse 60.
Right. Read on.
Con. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee.
So the Lord said he's going to bring all the diseases of Egypt. So look at plagues like what? HIV, AIDS, syphilis. Alexander the Greek died of syphilis. Also tied in with like HIV. And that's through what? Homosexuality. Huh? This is what the Lord says. The Lord said is going to happen. When a man lay with another man, there's a judgment that comes with it. That's when you get diseases. Same as with a woman. That's when you get diseases. So once again, now he's saying he ain't going to no doctor because he think he's God. This is sick as hell.
Have herpes. So I wanted to understand disease to teach about disease.
What do you mean? So he wanted to understand disease to teach about disease? So the dude asked him, what do you mean? He's basically telling you, confessing he got AIDS. Basically telling you all these type of diseases that's going around, he got it. And they're keeping it around them. They're passing it around. This is sick as hell.
Disease.
Huh?
I was just gonna say all those diseases that he has from being in that big orgy group that they're in.
Right.
Them diseases has gone straight to his brain.
God. Like this is, and now a lot of the sisters that was with him, he stole them from the dudes. Because what he would do, he would basically draw the men in to get their women. That's what he was doing. But he would also sleep with the men. Watch, look at this.
Was his longest serving wife, Velvet, which he stole from one of his male followers. This caused a rift between he and the young girl because he was polygamous and she couldn't get him to stop sleeping with other women in the cult. So she went full on bitter baby mama and moved back to Babylon with her new baby.
Now look at this. Get Exodus chapter 20. This is wild, man. Exodus 20 and verse 17. Start at 15. Damn. Start at 14. Exodus 20 and 14.
God, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 14. Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Right? Thou shalt not commit adultery. That's what he did. Read on.
Thou shalt not steal.
That's what he did. He broke 2 commandments. He stole another man's wife. Read verse 17.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Thou shalt not
nor
what?
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
It says, thou shalt not covet somebody else's wife. That's what he did. Read on.
Nor his manservant. Nor his maiden servant. His maid servant.
Read on.
Nor his ox. Nor his ass. Nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
And unfortunately, he was covered in that too. Right? He was on his Diddy. Did he do it or did he not? Read Jeremiah 5 and 7, man.
You terrible, man.
Man, he's terrible. You know, boy. read Jeremiah 5 and start at verse 6.
This book of Jeremiah, chapter 5 and verse 6. Wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them, and a wolf of the evenings shall spoil them. A leopard shall watch over their cities. Every one that goeth out thence shall be torn in pieces, because their transgressions are many, and their backslidings are increased.
So what's happening? These are all the people that's following him. In the hand of the wolves, he's the wolf. Everybody else is backsliding in the ways of Satan. They're following him as well. Read on.
Verse 7. How shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me, and sworn by them there are no gods.
That are what?
There are no gods.
And they swore that this dude is a god. Read on.
When I had fed them when I had fed them to the full, they then committed adultery and assembled themselves by troops in the harlot's house.
In the what?
In the harlot's houses.
And who's the harlot? Is right here. The video is going to go right back again. You see? It's right here. They assembled as troops. Look.
Y'all giving me y'all three, y'all gonna work for me. Y'all all work for me. Y'all, matter of fact, down on your knees. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Don't stand up around me, man. Don't stand over me, ever stand over me. Fuck that. Get down, bro. All the way down, bro. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Don't stand around the tree like that. Don't ever stand around the tree like that. Oh, come help them.
Look
Get the fuck out of my life.
Bring it out, Cap, man.
Look at that. And they assembled themselves by troops in the harlot's house. Look how he's dressed. That's him. Look how he's dressed, like a woman. Look at the earrings. Like a woman. The same man that said that he was having sex with white people, having sex with rich people for money. He's that harlot now. This is sick, man. And they mesmerized. They mesmerized. So now what happens?
Man is God. The black man is God. The black man is God.
Then the Lord say he had a proud look. Look at that. Proud look. And look at this dude right here. Just mesmerized. This joint is crazy, man. And most of these dudes, they gave their wife to him. Yeah. Read the next verse, huh?
God. Verse 8. They were as fed horses in the morning, every one night after his neighbor's wife.
You heard what it said? It said everyone night after his neighbor's wife. That's called what? Swingers. Everyone is going after their neighbor's wife now. That's what he just did. That's literally what he just did.
Guess what? We have a God. We have our Savior. Yes. And his name is Natureable. Yes.
There was a lack of constant revolving door of young and fit men and women on their path to enlightenment.
See? He slept with these dudes. And whoever brung wives, he took the wives as well. And they all got that effeminate spirit. Now this is crazy, man. So now, let's get James chapter 1. We're almost done. Let's get James chapter 1, and let's get verse number 13.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 13. Somebody got to say con.
Con.
13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man.
Right? So when you say you're following your lusts and all of this stuff, you want this, you want that, you want to sleep with this person, that person, don't blame the Lord. Don't say God did it. Don't say it was God's fault. God told me to do this. No. Hell no. Hell to the no. Right? You love that money. Wickedness. So now what happens? Let me show you this, right? Let me show you this. This dude is like, just, where is it? I think it was in a video before. Yeah, you gotta be here. Let's see. Slacking. For a specific part. All right, here we go. Boom. Check this out. Check this out.
Earlier today. And I would like to play that video if it's all right, my brother. And then I would like for you to elaborate on that video and what's going on. Cause we're gonna get right into it, man. This is to a lot of people is crazy. Are you ready for the video, brother? Yes. All right, let's hear it.
Because God is giving to me. And it's like literally y'all are doing the same thing, bro. Y'all follow me everywhere I go.
I think I found the video. Let's see. Turn and human slacking. Boy, if I could find this video. Guess I'll just go with that. All right, I'll just go with this. This
man, this is to a lot of people is crazy. Are you ready for the video, brother?
And if any of y'all seen this specific video I'm watching, this man Sinetta is one of the biggest trolls for the conscious community. The man was speaking to this dude the whole time in the video, and the look on his face like ain't no way in hell this is real. Like this nigga is a psycho. Even he was confounded. He was confused. He like, what the hell is going on? Right? Look at this video, man. We need answers, man.
Yes. All right, let's hear it.
Because God is giving to me. And it's like literally y'all are doing the same thing, bro. Y'all follow me everywhere I go. Y'all won't even let me go out the room, bro. Y'all carry me upstairs to go to sleep.
He's talking to these grown male Jezebel ass niggas who have been carrying his balls, sitting over there rubbing his feet, giving him money. Now, I ain't gonna lie. This video was funny, but it wasn't funny. I'm talking about he breaking on these dudes like bitches. In this video, he gonna say, how much money you give me? How much money you give me? How much money you give me? I was like, damn, is this nigga been listening to Sugar Free and he trying to apply the street gospel? Yeah, like, man, this shit, man, you gonna hear, I gave him the most because these dudes is goofy. Touch somebody and say, these niggas is goofy. I don't see why you got to push population, break their...
Right now, I swear to God, right now, anything I want from this house, I get. Like, if I sit in this chair, I'm like, take my shoes off.
He said, take my shoes off. They ran.
Yo, do y'all see this?
Oh my God. I can't believe what I'm watching right now, man.
This is a cult.
Just can't believe it.
Look, man.
Rub my feet.
Do you hear this? That man said, take my shoes off. They all went up. He said, rub my feet. Look at these motherfuckers.
These are grown. These are grown men.
So they gonna put their ass to death.
Con. These are grown men.
That does this, bro. Like, I'm the only nigga that I ever met that has it like this. Like, I'm literally the only nigga I know, bro. Straight up, bro. I just do whatever I want, bro. And this, I don't got no money, bro. They gave me money, bro. Like, I don't got no money, bro. These niggas gave me money. Niggas gave me 300,000, 30,000, 50,000. These people been taking care of me.
Yo, you see what happens? When you're teaching the people lies, our people love to have it so. When you're teaching them what they want to hear and not the truth, and now you start to get followers like this, this is crazy, man. Let me get Matthew 15 and 14.
God.
This is wild, man.
God. Book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 14. Somebody got to say come.
Come.
Verse 14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch.
Look at that. Blind leaders of the blind. All right. Let me get Isaiah chapter 9. And let's get verse number let's get Isaiah chapter 9, verse number 13.
God's the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 13. For the people turned not to him. Salaki.
Go ahead, King.
Verse 13. For the people turned not unto him that smitted them, neither do they seek the Lord of hosts.
Right? So they don't turn to the Lord. They don't turn to the Lord. Read on.
Verse 14. Therefore the Lord will cut off them from it. Therefore the Lord will cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and root.
Right? Read on. Verse 15 and 16.
Verse 15. The ancient and honorable, he is the head, and the prophet that teaches lies, he is the tail.
Right. So he's the tail. He's the prophet that's teaching lies. Read on.
For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed.
They're what?
Are destroyed.
They're destroyed. Right? He's their leader. Causing them to follow in the ways of destruction. To where now they're bowing down to him and doing all type of weird stuff. Man, this
These that be sending them money to take care of me, bro. These people got money, bro. That's why I live this life, bro. I could really be flossing. They would let me too, but I'm not gonna have that kind of karma on me, nigga. So all I do is take what I need and I give these people the rest. Now they live with me, yo. They live with me, bro. They go everywhere I go. Right there,
man, this
massage in your feet and you sitting there and you like, get the big toe. Like, there's some type of form of homosexuality being played before our eyes, brother.
Sa, you know that. Not just that, but Sa knew that this was good. This is good homosexual game, but also to turn on women. Because women gonna sit up there, oh my God, this is so disrespectful. How could they? But they pussy will get wet because they.
Yeah, slocky for that. Yeah. The dude, if you see the background, he got a bunch of beautiful sisters behind him. But he's leading them astray in destruction. This dude is destroyed. He is wicked as hell. And this is crazy. Like, this is wild, man. Let me get Jeremiah chapter 5. This dude is wild. Because now, man, let's get Jeremiah chapter 5 and let's get verse number 26.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5 and verse 26. Somebody got to say Khan. Verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that sitteth snare. They set a trap. They catch men.
They do what?
They catch men.
That's literally what he just did. This is literally what he just did. The man set a trap and he caught them. And now, look, everybody's behind him.
They are Bishop's disciples, came out and talked with me. Basically, the police raided us on false.
In Decatur, Georgia, on charges of SA, false imprisonment, and revenge porn.
Went by the home Thursday afternoon, and several people who say they are Bishop's disciples came out and talked with me. Basically, the police.
You heard what it said? Look what it said. They're the Bishop's disciples. I'm telling you, you can't make this stuff up, man.
It's a lucky Cap.
Come.
What's crazy is somebody else is gonna take that position and keep that narrative being pushed.
Yeah. Yup.
They still in order.
Yup. Acts chapter 20, verse 30. Y'all. Acts 20 and 30. They're in order. Yeah, they're in order, but in wickedness.
They're order and wickedness. Come.
Right? Start at verse 29. Acts 20 and 29.
Come. This is the book of Acts, chapter 20 and verse 29. Somebody got to say come. Come. Verse 29. For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock.
Right, read on.
Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse, perverse things, like you, to draw away disciples after them.
To do what?
To draw away disciples after them.
And look what the video just showed you, man.
And revenge porn.
Went by the home Thursday afternoon, and several people who say they are Bishop's disciples came out and talked with me. Basically,
You can't make this up, man. His disciples. These people is crazy, Act. Repent, keep the laws of God.
The police raided us on false allegations.
Followers who were at Bishop's home on Arbor Chase the night of the arrest defended their leader and insisted women are not mistreated here.
He says those criminal accusations are from a disgruntled former member of the Carbon Nation family.
The woman that was here, she gave consent to actually release it for sexual education.
They believe in nature, nudity, and kindness.
Everything that happens sexually happens among adults.
Correct. Yes.
Consenting adults.
Correct.
They call him God, literally.
God is a very loving being. He's very caring. He's very holy. This is a revolving door, and you can come in and out as you please. No one is going to hold you against your will.
Women come here, they don't get their way, and they go against the black man.
Black man is God.
The black man is God.
And y'all just locked up the Messiah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Guess what?
Heart is pure and my message is pure, and want to apologize if I offended anybody.
Let's go back to James chapter 1. After let's go close out 2 Timothy. James chapter 1. And let's read verse 14 and 15 again.
Book of James chapter 1, verse 14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed.
Right? So he's drawn away of his own lust. He already have many wives. Most of them he stole, which is him committing adultery. And then next, he's sleeping with the man. This is sick as hell. Read on.
Verse 15. And when lust have conceived, it brings forth sin.
Guess what? We have.
Right? Read on.
And sin.
Right? And sin. Read on.
When it is finished, bringeth forth death.
Now, check this video out right here. Lord have mercy.
Bitch, you can't touch her. She was sent to me. I ordered her myself. Made her.
What is that?
What did he say?
What's that on the screen?
Oh, that's that all see it now, that wicked.
No, what's that on the screen? Remember what he said earlier?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a man, woman?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
That's so the fuck is. Yeah.
Fuck you, kid.
Yeah. Romans 1 and 25. Romans 1 and 25. Let's start at 24. Start at 24, please, man. We could just close out this class after the last verse because my stomach's starting to hurt. Romans 1 and 24.
God, this is the book of Romans, chapter 1 and verse 24. Wherefore, God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
Remember what he said with transgender, right? That he's gonna get one day, all of that stuff. First, he went from him liking women to now liking men, to now saying he having sex in front of his kids naked, to now a transgender.
I mean,
sleeping with dudes and all of this. That's what happens.
I mean, Caps,
God
like
also
Cap,
gave.
where that thing come from? I ain't seen that thing on video.
Yeah, save the worst for last. I told y'all, it keeps getting worse. This what happened when you don't keep the laws of God. You keep messing with the Lord. You want to go into all these different doctrines, all these different understandings, confusion. You want to follow every different lifestyle. Why do you think the Christian church? Everybody in there is like TD Jakes. You know, the Muslims is hypocrites, Luciferians, Egyptologists. Any way you're trying to go against the Lord, he's going to destroy you. The only way to be safe and out of this situation is by repenting as an Israelite and keeping God's law. That's the only way.
Show my shit, yo, sure.
Shem Mashiach Yahushua. Read on.
Verse 25. Who changes the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen.
And that's what happened. That's what happened. These people are worshiping this dude and giving him credit more than Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Read on.
26. For this cause, God gave them up into vile affection, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Read on.
Verse 27.
That's lesbianism. Read on.
And likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust, one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat.
Right. So that speaks about homosexuality. Men with men. That's what they're doing as well too. Read on.
Verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to an reprobated mind to do those things which are not conceiving. What they say? Convenient.
Right. And everything that they're doing, this whole list is going to show these videos. Read on.
Verse 29. Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit,
malignity,
whispers.
Right. So just verse 29. We've seen all of that in these videos in just verse 29. You could put a check on every single word in verse 29. Unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness. He said he wanted the money. Maliciousness. He had them fighting against each other, slapping the dudes, full of envy. Murder. It said a woman got killed and another person was missing. Debate. They're doing videos with Sinetta and all these other people. Young Pharaoh. Deceit. He lied to them. Malignity and whisperers. Right? Read on.
Backbiters, verse 30. Backbiters, haters of God, spiteful, pride, boosters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents.
Look at that. Backbiters, haters of God. You say you the three God. Despiteful, proud. You say you God. Boasters. Oh my God. Inventors of evil things. From your videos. Disobedience to parents. Did he say he grew up in foster care, whatever, here and there, this and that? And then it says also without what? Without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death. Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. This is what's going on with these videos. That's why we must keep the laws of God. Khan?
Khan. Hey, Cap.
Khan.
Hey, pronounce that up there one more time, but I cannot get it off my tongue. Verse 29.
Malignity.
Okay. I have to say that like 5 times.
God. Yeah, this just don't say nature boy 5 times. That damn devil might pull up. This is crazy. Let's get one more. Let's get 2 Timothy's and we'll close up. Let's get 2 Timothy's chapter 3 and verse 1. This is wild, man.
Book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3 and verse 1. This now also, that in the last days, perilous,
perilous.
Yeah. Time shall come.
Right? So it's talking about the last days. What are we seeing in the last days, Vidar?
For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
They shall be what?
Lovers of their own selves.
That's what this dude was saying the whole time. He said, the black man is God. I love myself. I'm 3 God. The whole time. Vidar?
Covetous, boosters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy.
It says unthankful and unholy, right? Now, read verse number 13.
Verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived.
You see what happened? As you watch the videos, there's an evil man. What happened? He started to get worse and worse and worse. Khan?
Khan.
And he was deceiving people, but not knowing he's being deceived. Because now what happened? He said he's God and this and that. Nobody can stop him. And now look where he's at. He got life in prison now. For still pushing in wickedness. Close it out, verse 14.
Verse 14. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them.
Right? So the Lord said continue in the things that you already know now.
I promise you I'm a 3 God. And nigga, I'll be by my...
So you don't end up in situations like this. Keep the laws and commandments of Yahweh Bashim and Wishai. So we don't have to deal with stuff like this. God?
Guess what? We have...
Keep the laws and the commandments of God. So you don't end up in life in prison for wickedness like this dude. All right? So Esau's wicked, but all people could be wicked as hell. Same as Jezebel. For every Jezebel, there's an Ahab too as well. It's like with Jeroboam. So there's a balance. You have wicked men, you have wicked women. But you also have righteous men, and you have righteous women. So let's stay on the righteous side of the Lord. And let's endure. This is crazy. I might have to do me a fast, boy. Thank God tomorrow, man. So with that, I'll praise Yahweh by Shemel Shai. Hopefully, brothers and sisters was edified. Let's keep the laws and commandments of God. And Kwame Shalom. Man,
that's a long story on that thing.
Huh?
So that thing terrible, man. Like, I don't know what the hell going on. Now that was the border of wickedness. I don't know what to think about that right there, man. He worse than Esau. Shit.
Yeah, that's what the Lord said. Among my people is found wicked men. Done worse than the heathens. You know? So great power come great responsibility. When you abuse it, Most High got to shut you down. So hopefully I was edified. And any statement, any question before we close out with the Lord's Prayer? Any questions anybody have, y'all can unmute and just let me know. Somebody raise their hands.
Listen up.
All praise y'all about Shemel Shah. Who's that? Sister Patrice? I think she raised her hand. Patrice, you still there? Or Sister Samantha? I mean Latrice?
So that was an error. I apologize.
So all praises. Hope y'all was edified. Give y'all these 30 seconds and let's close out with the Lord's Prayer. Man, it was crazy, man. Well, praise Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim HaKadash, Babashah, Babkashah, Babkashah, Tablashmaita. This is the Lord's Prayer in Paleo Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Kodash, Haya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakovka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Natalanawa, Laham, Hayuam, Wasalachnawa, Habawafnawa, Kasalachnawa, Habawafinawa, Ula'a, Tabiyainawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashainawa, Mayan Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Fahala, Wataparaf, like Walamyam, Amen. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, and we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, for thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. We ask you, how about Shemel Shah, to please watch over the brothers and sisters of the nation of Israel, to guide us as a people, to protect us, to also keep us safe with the angels around us, to keep us safe from the ways of Satan and his wickedness, to help us to overcome all our trials and tribulations, and to give us the strength to overcome them, and the daily tests you give us, Yahweh Shemel Shai, so we become better and be well fit to be received of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and for the kingdom to be well prepared, to help those that are new into this truth, Yahweh Shemel Shai, to gather themselves in strength and also their walk and to direct them in righteousness, to keep us all safe and to have mercy on those that have passed in this truth and righteousness, Yahweh Shemel Shai, and also give us the strength to endure for the kingdom of heaven. The water to Wab Evalam. Amen. All praises, family. So, well, God bless y'all. You know, let's definitely keep pushing, man, and beware. Let's